know what GMO stand for? Mm, 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 mm. That is good. Question. GMOs. Do anyone know what GMOs stand for? I mean, the GMOs are within your food. No one knows. No one knows what it is. Oh, we got it. We got one. We got one of them in here. There we go. There we go. Reveal that real quick. I don't know why they put that on there. It's supposed to be open every time they speak. I don't know why that's on there. Genetically modified. You gotta add the O, bro, too. You definitely right. Always add the O, the organisms. You know what I'm talking about? So GMO stand for genetically modified organisms. That's what it stands for. Now, this is what I want to say. You have GMOs in two different sources. See, when I talk about GMOs, I like to tell you about the dark side and tell you about the light side to it. Because you have GMOs that actually destroy the body, and then you have GMOs that actually upgrade the body. Let me rephrase that again. You got GMOs that will downgrade the technology of the body, and you also have GMOs that will upgrade the technology of the body. There we go, right there. Now, GMOs stand for genetically modified organisms. Understand with yourself. You have organisms within inside of you. So let me ask you a question. As an adult, in your everyday life, right? Would you allow someone to genetically modify the organisms within inside of you? Adults, if you can actually be present to answer that question. Oh, cool. Anyways, that was very rude of you. Anyways, so an individual has said to itself that really doesn't have no conscience, has said that yes, I will allow someone to genetically modify my organisms. Now, understand with this consciousness that's right here, right? Remember, I had told you there's groups of people that are willing to accept the program. That is one of them right there. Something to laugh at, something that is downgraded from the matrix. It is actually laughing at itself and doesn't understand that the genetically modified organisms within you already have been genetically modified. That's why your intelligence is off. It's not on. You're something to laugh at, my guy. Could you say anything more, right, dumber, in order to make me laugh? Could you do that? Oh, the individual said, who modified it? Simple setup. Watch this. He asked who modified the food, right? I mean, you got to pay attention to what you're picking up, bro. If you're picking up crabs, bro, that's the brand, bro. And if that's the brand, bro, that's the brand that's genetically modifying their food in order to genetically modify your organism. You got that? Let me ask you a question, bro. No disrespect. But majority of people, if all people do not read, it's not just one group of people. Now I will ask you a question. Before you put something inside of your mouth, right, bro? Do you actually read the label that's on the back of it? Because understand that you can't get mad at a company for genetically modifying your organisms if you are the individual that is buying into it. Let me show you. Someone can put something bad inside of one of their products. Right. But just because they do that, it is your responsibility to look at the item, to clarify what the item is before you buy into a disease. People don't like to hear that. They like to hear this part. Oh, it's the company's fault. Oh, it's the company's fault. Oh, it's such the company's fault. But it's also the fault, right, of the adult conscious that bought it. and did not read it to understand what type of information was inside of the genetic modified organism box that you picked up. Now listen, for a lot of people, you got to run away from that truth to get back to your programming. There you go. You see the numbers? There you go, baby. About 9 of them went back to their programming. That's the way we move around. 37, well, go ahead. Keep on moving. I like to see y'all go back to your programming. You know why? Because on the simple fact, I learned from others that keep their conscience down in order to keep my conscience enlightened. Y'all go back there. Go back. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Run away from that truth. Do you see the technology of their minds? You say that people are dumb. No, they're not. Very intelligent. They so intelligent, they know how to identify intelligence and then run away from intelligence. And you said these people are dumb? No. They playing dumb. And that's with all groups of people. Whenever you start talking about intelligence of self, they're going to run. But guess who they running from? You thinking they running from me. No. They running from the intelligence of themselves. The same thing I speak of is the same thing you would speak of if you were within your higher consciousness. Got that? All right. So let's get into this a step further. Now, you have certain brands, right? Certain brands, well, all brands make a product. That product of what you partake in would be food. But understand that food has never been food. The word of food was very identical to the word fool, because only a fool would believe that what you are eating is food. Let me show you the difference between new world information and old world information. When you speak to an individual, you ask them, what are you eating? They're going to simply tell you food. You know why? Because the consciousness never received the upgrade of what? Information of self that resides in where? The subconscious. People don't operate with their true technology. Majority of people's minds are in darkness. The darkness that thinks it knows everything, but it really don't even know itself in order to know the things on the outside of it. So let's just really get into this really quick, right? You have people, right? You have people, and you have people that operate with certain what? Information. Understand that the technology of this vessel right here receives information, process information. Understand that. Understand that your stomach was never a stomach. That it will be third world. How can I say not even third world? That will be more of the third dimension of lies. Understand what I'm saying? You're going to have a lot of people that's going to run off on this truth, but it's great because I actually got to see people run off on it. Keep on paying attention. Now understand this. A lot of people are not going to understand what I'm saying because the technology of your pyramid may be outdated. That has nothing to do with me. Okay? Okay. Now, you have brands that make products, like I was saying before. Those products, right, all come with some type of information. The brands that I'm referring to are brands that pretty much make food. But food, the word food, is identical to the word fool. See, let me show you what I'm saying. What I mean by it is if you call food food, right, you're just going based on the word, an illusion. Does the word food describe what food is? No, it don't. So let me ask you a question as an adult, because you should know this by now. When you are eating something, right, what is your stomach doing? That is nothing more than an information receiver and an information processor. What is that doing? From the third dimension, they call it digesting. Right. Outdated information. I get it. Digest. No. But the word digesting doesn't describe what it's actually doing. You know, consciousness got a lot of consciousness in order for them to actually operate with each other. So it moves something like this. Your stomach is an information processor, an information receiver. The information that it receives is everything that you eat. What you eat was information, right? It is not food, because I'm looking at the action of what that information is doing for your vessel. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the action of what it's doing inside your vessel. I'm not looking at the words that you load up to your consciousness, because words are more of illusion. The action describe what the item is. Understand that? The action describe what it is, not the illusion of spell casting that you're using with the words. Because understand this. You see, when some people come in this live, right, if you speak in a higher tone of English, individuals can't understand what you're saying. Understand that? But if I speak in a lower tone of English, right, and dumb down the information, then individuals can understand what I'm saying. But individuals have to realize that it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with yourself. Because you are the one to upgrade the pyramid of your mind, the technology of your mind. That's your own responsibility, not mine. And don't be solely dependent on someone to do that for you, because that is nothing more than you, the mind, self-trusting within yourself and looking at yourself and saying, yeah, this is definitely me for sure. This is the information of self-speaking. The information of the world. The information of the world. No, you don't. Hold on, let me click on you real quick. You said demographic. Watch this. You shouldn't have came in here with that one. Okay. Let me tell you something really quick that you probably still experiencing. You must think I'm very young because I have a young face, right? Right, let's just get into this real quick. He said, nah, you have to cater to your demographic. What demographic are you referring to, son? The demographic of people around you? Is that what you're referring to? Come on, speak for yourself. Don't be afraid. You afraid? He's afraid. Women, take note of that. He's afraid. Oh, you're talking about my audience. Oh, my audience is all people, not just people like you, bro. Yeah, I didn't come in here just to teach you, bro. You got that, right? Because you know, majority of y'all niggas don't want to listen to nothing any damn way. So with that being said, I came in here to actually teach the world, not just your one group of people. We don't have no connection with each other, bro. We don't. You got that? So I teach all people that are willing to learn about self. You got that one? Yeah, I don't have to just come in here and say, oh, let me just teach y'all. Because you know what happened? When the individual just start concentrating and teaching on y'all, you know what happened with them? The ones that don't know themselves, they start envying a motherfucker like me. And you know that happened. So why would I ever make one group of people just a teacher to them? Never that. Never that. That's how your corporation will fall down. You make a business surrounded around one group of people, that shit will fall down. And that's the truth. Because let's just pay attention to the consciousness of being black. Now, let's break down the word. The word is called what? Black. Nothing more than a color. The color that has been implanted within your mind. In order to block out what? The mind from the subconscious. You see that your own people didn't even like that I said the truth. They clicked off the video. Understand that. See, when you connected with your higher self, you can literally separate from the ones that are nothing more than agents to themselves. The identity that you people claim is not the same identity within your blood. So how are those your people when your own people are lying to themselves? You thought I was done? I was just getting started. Now, let's go back. Your people are going through a certain crisis. The crisis that they're going through is that organisms within inside of them have been genetically modified due to the decisions that they have made. Remember the son? Remember the movie that you were watching? They cloned Tyrone? Look at your own people. They buy into the cloning system. Understand that when Tyrone, right, got that chicken, he purchased that chicken, did he not? A bunch of fucking clowns, if you ask me. just like these people up in here. See, you don't understand with the world. You are thinking like this. It's this corporation. It's the government. It's this. It's that. But your own people will sign up for this shit. And know that. In order to do the dumb shit that they do, notice that they click off the video when self-reflection is checking their own shit. They run from accountability as most all people do. And if you pay attention to the word accountability, it has the word ability within it, son. And that's what your people lack, as most people do. But when you set the demographic of people, of your people, you should pay attention to how they act towards themselves in order to act towards each other first. Because I'm looking at the action of what they're doing to themselves, and it looked like more of information of self-destruction, not self-progression. When it come down to them, let's just be real. The only thing they fight for is to be accepted within the lives that are within them. It's just as much as you saying to me, B's lives matter. Yeah. But the identity of B lives matter was a lie. It was. Because your identity of the B-Lac crew that was downloaded in your conscious, the B-Lac individual is nothing more than a digital character to the technology of your mind. You mimic a B-Lac character in order to become that character. Do I fault you for that, son? No, I don't. Because you probably just didn't know. But your parents knew about the programming. They accepted the programming before you even came here. Mm-hmm. And as they accept that programming, guess what they're granted with? Money. You think they working? No, they not. The buildings of where they stand at, yeah, is where their ancestors used to stand at. Do you understand that the generational curse that was put on them, they never broke, so they repeated every time? Yes. Yes. When you do not break the generational curses that's implanted on you and your bloodline, they get past the ancestor, the ancestor, the ancestor to ancestor. Why are you thinking they so easy to work? Because within a generational bloodline, their decisions curse them. Yes, that's the truth. Do you understand that some of them a long time ago were freed, right? And being that they got so stuck onto the motherfucking program of being weak to themselves, they return back to master as they return back to master's second life, which is within this life. What do I mean return back to master? Look at them get jobs. Look at them get robbed. That's the truth. Let me show you something, son. When you go to mommy and daddy and ask them, what is their minimum wage? They're going to tell you something between the lines of simply as this. I get $15 to $25 an hour, maybe $50, maybe $100 an hour. They're nothing more than a liar to you, bro. Let me show you. Adults don't know how to count money, and that's the truth. Because the minimum wage was nothing more than a lie. Let me show you. You have a what? Job contract that is separate from what? The W-4 form. The adults, right? The adults. Hey, how you doing? The adults, right? Understand that the adult conscious like being robbed. Now, I know you want to laugh at that. You should. Let me show you something real quick. The adult conscious love to be magic tricked. It loves to be robbed and manipulated. It's not the other way around. You may think it is because they complain about it, yeah, but actually they love it, baby. Let me show you. So you got a job, yeah. That job come with what? A job description. That job description consists of what? Your responsibilities, your duties. Got you right here, buddy. There you go. Love right back at you, bro. Let's get into this, though. So listen. You have the job. The job is what? a job from the third dimension, right? But it's nothing more than a program. Watch my setup. The piece of paper that you receive from the program that you now call a job gave you your what? The description of the job, your duties. Understand that the piece of paper, right, was digital. Understand that the words were digital. Understand that your eyes analyze and record the data of what you are what? So-called seeing. So let me ask you a question. At the job, right? Was the job a job or was it a program? Because let me show you. The piece of paper that give you your job description is technology. And it's integrating with your mind and sending off information within what? Your eyes. Understand that your eyes record and analyze data. When your eyes analyze and record data, guess what happens? That data from the eyes gets sent to the mind. So let me ask you a question. When you was reading that, right, who was in control of who? Was it the corporation controlling your conscience or was it you? You said you controlling yourself at work. I hear you. But at the end of the day, they gave you a piece of paper that consists of technology, a digital paper, in order to integrate with the lenses of your eyes, in order to put that message from the paper within your consciousness. Understand that. Now, let's get back to the adults, the ones that like to be smacked around, abused, and used, because they like this shit. Come on. So, let me ask you a question. Adults say all the time, and it's the biggest lie that I've ever seen, that, oh, the corporation should pay more taxes. We're paying more than what the corporation is paying for. That is a lie. That is a lie. Let me show you. When it comes to your job, right, you got two forms of paper that you sign. The first piece of paper gives you the description of what the job is. Also give you the description of what? Your minimum wage. Okay. Being that you got your minimum wage and you got your job description, you know how the job go because they described it to you. Appreciate you for coming to YouTube, bro. Sis, whoever that's in there. Appreciate you kindly. But that piece of paper that you signed, right? It had told you how much was you going to get an hour. Let's just boost up your pay to $25 an hour. That sound good to you, don't it? You gonna get the stripping in that thing, ain't you? Anything for money, ain't it? Watch this. So now you got the $25 an hour. You feel good. But furthermore, you should feel great about being robbed by the what? The company. They gave you the $25. Watch this. How are you getting $25, right? When you subtract the percentage of taxes that is being taken out of your what? Minimum wage. Once you subtract that, now that is your minimum wage. There you go. For a piece of change, they would sell the technology of their own vessels. Know that. They definitely will. I gotta pay my bills. And when you pay your bills, baby, guess what happened? Your conscience get mentally ill. Because there's another world of y'all that walked away from this whole thing and everything already failed. And then when you look at the bills, right? BILLS. Didn't I say they were making you mentally ill? Yeah, decoder. Can you take that B off of bills? Ills. There you go. Right there in front of your face. That's what you like, don't you? You like to be mentally ill. Yes, you do. You love to worry about your bills. Yes, you do. Adult, don't lie to your consciousness. You love this world of death. Yes, you do, because you sign up for it every day. And consciously, you are weak. Adults, not the children. To not walk away from that world that is destroying you for some damn bills. And then I can ask you a question. Are you working for yourself or are you working for the corporations that are coming to strip your pockets of your bills? Is you working for yourself, or is you working for the corporation that is going to take your pockets? Because every time you get paid, right, guess what happened? Your pockets get thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. So who you working for? Is you working for the companies you gotta pay, the magic tricks. Working to get robbed at an all-time high. Adults will love this shit. And you can do it to a dope. All you gotta do is make sure that their artificial feelings feel very good. You give them a pay, you let them front door and back door themselves due to the ignorancy of this. I gotta pay taxes. And you gotta be ignorant to yourself in order to pay taxes. Come here. Only adult think like this, the kids don't. This is why we had to separate from y'all. Understand the technology of the adult mind is now outdated. It cannot see what it's actually doing. But it will complain about things, right? Of paying more tax than a corporation when you're in the way. The ignorancy of your mind is in the way. It is. Let me show you how an adult front door and back door itself on its own. You ain't got to do nothing. Come here. You see that W-4 form right there? You see that W-4 form? Yes. Ask an adult conscious, do you have to sign this W-4 form in order to get the job? They're going to lie to you and say yes. But the question that I asked was never in the side of the description of the job that you accepted. Simple setup. Liar. You notice that the adults ran away, about 4 of them. That was the truth when you smack them in the face with their truth. Didn't I tell you they was agents? Because only a real motherfucker would take the information of what I just said and drop the whole damn thing. But they be playing this game like they actually getting some type of I got 16 dependents on there. Dependents. Woo! Right back at you. I'm talking about? Let's get into this a little bit more further. Now, this adult says to the corporations, and you see them speak to the politics of the corporation don't pay enough money, they don't pay enough taxes. Well, if the technology of the adult mind wasn't in the process of infiltrating itself, yes, it would understand that you do not have to sign the W-4 form. It is by choice. It is. The tax that you pay, you're paying the corporation tax. When I did research, the corporations are supposed to be paying the tax on you. Only if you do research, but if you're an adult, right, that came from what? The mental institution that you call what? School. Fusing the conscience of what? Enslavement with inside of your mind. In order to make you into a good girl and a good boy of, I gotta pay taxes. Yes, master. I gotta pay taxes, master. Yes. Rob me, master. Yes, it feels so good. That's what y'all like, old generations. They love being spanked. Huh. Huh. Notice that they don't fight back when they get spanked. They actually start dancing. Huh. Huh. And they dancing even more. That old generation can't stand my ass because I make shit that real. Now, I would say to the old generation simply to you is this. The reason why we do not follow y'all is because we see the characteristics that you have. And the characteristics that you have is that you want to be accepted by master that is less than you. Understand that we are the masters of self. Yes. You're not a master of anything but accepting what? Everyone else. That was nothing more than a lie to itself. And when you were fighting for your so-called identity. Yeah. You were fighting for lies. That's what you were fighting for, because the consciousness of what you fight for, right, does not exist within your blood, nor does it exist within your subconscious. Yes. See, in the third dimension, this may be one of the third dimensions where the body is located at, but the consciousness is located in many different dimensions. They forgot about themselves, so they forgot that they were multidimensional. That's what happened. They cut the technology of their minds off and then got mad at the kids because they turned the technology of their minds on. So let's just put it for what it is. Adults like to get robbed at an all-time high. Am I actually saying rob adults? I ain't saying that. I'm simply watching what they going through, right? And they don't stand up for themselves, old generations. They get underneath master's foot. And guess what happens? They crush their necks and they get happier. They even rejoice on Sundays and give their master more money. But let me show you what happens, right? They say that these so-called people, these black people, they make $1 trillion. But they usually give that $1 trillion to who? Their so-called savior, old generations. And they lie and say that the new generations came in. Oh, they don't know anything. Oh, no. They know everything. You just don't pass them nothing. You got a cult within your fake bloodline, which is called this. You cheat your own people, right? You cheat your own ancestors by doing this. I had to get it on my own. Only a slave talk like this. I had to get it on my own. So you gotta get it on your own. Well, let me say something to your low-tech ass consciousness. If your ass didn't know nothing, why the fuck did you send me here if you was never gonna teach me nothing? Why did you bring, I just wanted a baby. I don't want to be your baby. I don't. You think if I had a choice to pick my mom, I would have drove off on her. That's the truth. Straight flat line. If I had a choice to pick my parents, I wouldn't have picked that shit. But I just flew through her portal. She thinks she created me and shit when I created myself. I mean, let's just talk about it. The guy was behind you, which was my father, right? He probably was stroking you, right? The moaning is nothing more than a beacon in order to enlighten the soul that, you know, this information from him and her is about to collide as one. So the soul is willing to go inside of what? Your so-called womb that is nothing more than a portal. Right there. And allow that soul to use the information of what? The solar energy that came from his father, yeah, that you call semen. And using the information of what? Your egg, yes, in order to bring both of those what? Informations together. Understand that the soul used the information of his father and his mother. If you collide both of those informations by themselves, if you collide them together without the soul, you have a soulless being. It's just like when a mother say, I gave birth to you. Not that. That's a lie, baby. The soul, depending on what type of dimension your conscious is located in, understand that your eyes could only see 1% of the light spectrum. You did not see the light go with inside of your what? Your portal. So that's why you think physically, yeah, that you are doing what? Giving birth. That ain't that. The soul gives birth to itself. The soul know how to create itself by using the information of your egg and using the information of his solar energy. Understand that. I'm not done. Now I had to flame up these people, then I had to flame up these people, then I had to jump back onto my pyramid of what I was saying. GMOs, genetically modified organisms. Do you see these old generations in front of you? Yes. Majority of their organisms already have been genetically modified. Do you know why? Let me show you the ignorancy of these people right here. Come here. And it's all in all people. Watch this. LaShonda, yeah. What you about to go do? I'm about to go grocery shopping. She about to go grocery shopping. Technically, she not grocery shopping. She's actually shopping for information. Understand that? Okay. So let's get to this. Let's really get to this. When she goes inside the grocery store, hold on. Give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. So let's get into this. LaShonda's now going to the grocery store, right? Understand that no, it's not my Wi-Fi, bro. It's my battery. It's my battery, y'all. Cool out. It's all good. Let's not summons that shit. So listen. When it comes to LaShonda, she's going to the store, right? She's going to the grocery store. She about to go grocery shopping. Decode. Technically, she's not going grocery shopping. She's actually going information shopping. That's what she's doing. The items that she pick up come down to information for the body along with the consciousness. Understand that? Now watch this. LaShonda, yeah. What type of food you about to get, baby? Oh, I'm about to go get some chicken, turkey legs. Let me ask you a question real quick. This is sum all this shit up. Is you going to go get the same food from the movie called what? Soul Food? Yes. Okay, go get it. I ain't going to even tell her to stop. Go ahead, baby. Do what you got to do. I ain't eating none of that shit. Just know that. And I'm about to leave. Put a rate in play. Don't say nothing. Dead information right there. Now pay attention to soul food, right? Remember the old lady that was in there, she got her leg cut off, right? That was the truth. Do you know why the reason why she got her leg cut off? She gave the technology of her vessel a disability. As in doing what? Eating too many sugars, too many starches, too much unhealthy shit. And then she called the food. Watch this. How is it soul food, bro? How is it soul food, bro? When none of the food that they was eating had solar energy within it. Understand that the food that they were eating were nothing more than what? Information blockers to the vessel. In order to do what? In order to make her whole vessel fall down. She ate information of death. You go to the death realm right here. That's what you go through. She went through what? A life of death. That's what she went through. That's what she chose. She chose that dimension to actually go there. Why? Based on the information that she received within her vessel, within her mind. Understand that. Understand that they were eating what? What were they eating? They was eating turkeys, dead animals. Understand that them turkeys is not on the pyramids. False creations, false technology of what you are eating. You're not even supposed to integrate yourself with any type of meats because you are not a meat eater by default. Your body, right, is very identical to the plants that you have outside. Your skin absorbs what? Water. And it's not water. It was the information that your skin was extracting. Shower? I'm cleaning in the shower. No, that's not what the fuck you're doing. You're thinking you're cleaning. Yeah. Well, this is what I would say to you. Come on, they playing with my camera, bro. Are they playing with my camera? They playing with my camera. They really playing right now, bro. That's what I be talking about. It's just what I be talking about. Just what I be talking about. I gotta pause TikTok. Anyways, like I was saying before, right? So when it comes down to this GMO system of the information, right? Understand that when it comes to the GMO system, the GMOs, right, that are the GMOs that's within inside of the store, right, versus the GMOs that are within fresh produce are two different type of systems. Understand when you look at certain brands, as an example, Crafts, right? When you look at Crafts, right, they have changed some of their information. But still, the information of Kraft is still, how can I say in simple terms, it still would be, in simple terms, I would say that the information of Kraft would refer to not just GMOs, but artificial ingredients that refer to artificial intelligence for the mind. So look at it like this. You are eating from a certain source, right? But that source that you are eating is an informational source for the body, right? But let me ask you a question. The information that is inside of the Crafts, is it promoting life within you, or is it demoting life within you? Is it upgrading the technology of the vessel along with the mind, or is it downgrading the technology of the mind along with the body? That's what you got to ask. When you eat something, look at the chemical reactions inside of you. Watch your behavior patterns of what you do. And then you would come to understand, like, yeah, I don't need to be really eating this information. Because when it comes to, yeah, I'm here. You thought you was gonna get rid of me? No, we fight hard. There we go. Anyways, now we on both cameras. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, like I was saying before. So let me re-roll that again. Appreciate you, the one that's on YouTube. Appreciate you for actually being in here. Appreciate you, Colin. Anyways, right? When it comes to GMOs, let me really like just break this down here. Okay? Everyone here? Y'all can hear me, right? Everyone's good? I'm good? Because I'm moving good. I want to make sure the live is moving. We good? We must be good. They must be locked in. Anyways, let's get into this. When it comes to the GMOs, right? The GMOs, genetically modified organisms. Okay. Genetically modified organisms. When it comes to, I'm going to say this as well. If y'all want, I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, which means that if this live keep going like this on TikTok, follow me on YouTube. The name that you see at the top without the number is my YouTube name. So if this live go down, transfer yourself right over to YouTube, because I got the camera on. You can listen to everything that I'm saying, that I'm transferring from TikTok right back to YouTube. It's about 3 people in here already. Okay? Let's just give you an option, because if this keep going like this, I'm going to shut it down. Okay? Because it's kind of ruining the content and the message. This is why I'm going to, see what I'm saying? This is why I'm going, YouTube is not even doing this. This is why I'm going to YouTube, because they have something with their, how can I say, their algorithms of certain people. Realize that my room is limited. You do realize that, right? You do know it's supposed to be like close to 200 people in this room, right? But the numbers are being manipulated. And this is what I got to deal with just by teaching people. If I was teaching you of death, it's all great. But being that I'm teaching you of life, it's a fucking problem. So let's just get back to the knowledge. So now, when it comes to GMOs, GMOs stand for genetically modified organisms. Now understand, the organisms within you are nothing more than technology. Understand that. Now let me ask you a question. Think when I'm saying this. GMOs are designed, right? And there's 2 forms of them. I'm not talking about the GMOs that come from Mother Nature. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the GMOs that come from certain brands that you eat. They have now replaced the word GMO, because it describes way too much, as now biohazardous, how can I say, biohazardous foods, which means that your body must be biotech. I mean, it's right there in front of your face. They ain't lying to you. Now let's get into this shit. You have GMOs, genetically modified organisms. Within the technology of your suit, you have organisms, right? Okay, these organisms consist of what? Your eyes, okay, your heart, These are all in the inside of you. Your heart, your tongue, your mind, more importantly, your guts, your stomach, your veins, your whole damn body, including the pyramid of your mind. If you are technology and I give you genetically modified organisms in order to genetically modify your organisms, am I not giving wouldn't I not be giving you the software? Because food is software, understand that. Your body is hardware. Wouldn't I not give you the software? Well, technically you're giving it to yourself because you bought into it. My bad. And you now giving yourself a hack from this company in order for this company to now hack you, in order for every week you keep buying into crabs or whatever fucked up brands they have out there. Understand that the information that they're downloading in your suits, right? It is something like this. Imagine having a chemical inside your vessel that every day you need a blueberry muffin. Every damn day you need a blueberry muffin, an artificial blueberry muffin at that. You don't think your mind is being psychologically manipulated? You don't see that? Every day is McDonald's and Burger King, death days. The food that you eat, yes, the chicken. The chicken is not on the ancient pyramids. That is technology from man that you are eating. You think you're eating a bird. Yeah. But the information within inside of the bird, right? Now, I'm going to get back to the GMOs in just a second. Let's just break down the bird, though. The bird is not on the pyramids. You see any birds there? Where the birds at, y'all? No, the chicken. My bad. We have birds. Where's the chicken? I don't see no chicken up there, y'all. No. I see raw right here. I see owls over here and different other little pretty birds or whatever the case is. But I don't see no chicken. You know, like, understand when it comes to the ancient pyramids, they left you, not no one else. Fuck them. You, carbonated one, the information of self right there on the pyramids. But you just look at it like this. Oh, it's just a pyramid? No, it's a pyramid of information of yourself. Get the fuck out of that old identity and claim the royal identity that you started from the beginning. Shit is funny to me. That's why I be laughing at y'all. Because I already see y'all in higher places, but you just choose not to be it. And that's what it's coming down to. Motherfuckers not choosing themselves. It is no more of the game of they don't know themselves. No. That's a lie. Because their own ancestors will run up on them and tell them like, yo, this such and such, such and such. You need to get yourself right. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Fuck away from me. And that's what they do. So if that's what they do, and that's the message that they push, then guess what? The crew get limited. Because that message is more pushed on from who? The old generations now pushed on to the young generations. And it's so funny to me that the old want the young to do something, but you never gave them nothing to even do anything for you. You know what you told them to do? You told them to go to school. You know what you told them to do? You told them to go to college. You told them to pay for knowledge in order to be smart. That is not true. Understand that when you are eating fresh produce, right? I know this. Breakdown. You have a seed. Right. Understand when it comes to us, we have to go to the darkness in order to pull that information into the light. What am I talking about? Oh, let's just get into it. You have an original mother. Your original mother is Mother Gaia. Your other mother is a second mother to you. That is not the original mother. I said that. She birthed your ass. Without her, you wouldn't be here. And that's the truth. Now let's get into your real mom. Your real mother, right? Let me show you what's going on. I'm not saying that your mom is actually fake, but she's not the first. She would be in second place. Now watch what Mother Gaia does. That your mother is actually have some entwined with, but depending on who she is. Now let's get into this. When it comes to Mother Gaia, right? The seed that you put inside the ground, majority of the seeds look like they light. Some of them are. Not all of them. Some of them can be brown. But understand that that seed, right, is what? Lightness going inside of the darkness in order to pull out what? Information. So let me ask you a question. When you put a seed inside of the ground, it's just like putting a seed inside of a woman's what? Portal, womb. Both of those forces are information. The seed is information. Mother Nature's womb is an informational source. In order to that seed to collide with different informational sources, as simply as this, the seed was one informational source. Right, Mother Nature womb that you call the ground is another informational source. The water, right, is another informational source because the water is the information within the water is extracted from what? The plants. Okay, now the fourth process, what you got out there? You call it what? Sunlight. I don't call it that. That's solar energy. You have solar panel devices, which means that your so-called sun is solar energy. That's what it is. It ain't a sun no more. Unless you're talking about your suns. Now let's get into this. You have that. When all four of those informations collide as one, what do you get? Fruits, berries, all different type of things. But understand that same system is within you. It's not within you? Hold on, stop. You're saying the system of Mother Gaia, Ra, the seed, you saying that's not within you. Simple setup. Watch this. Your father, right, comes with what? Solar energy that you call sperm. The egg that's within your mother, right. Go back. When it comes to your father, right? Okay, he has solar energy within him. Your mother, right? That would be, let me show you. Your father would be the definition of the sun. Why? Because of the energy that's within him, the solar energy. Your mother would be a definition of what? Mother Gaia. Why? Because in order to bring darkness to light, I had to put the light within the darkness in order to receive information, in order to bring you here, son, even though you created yourself. That's the truth. I watch, and then I know. That's what I do. So let's get into this a step more further, right? When it comes to, how can I say this in simple terms? When it comes to all four of those informational sources working as one, the same thing, let me give you further more clarity because I only broke down two parts. It's actually two more parts. My bad. I'll be going by so fast. Slow down. So you had the informational source of, let's say, the solar energy of your father. You had the informational source of what? Your mother's womb. That refers to Mother Gaia. Okay, now watch this. There's two more though. Remember the water, right? Water consists of what? Minerals, right? Vitamins as well. Depending on if you know how to use alchemy. Let me show you something. When you look at water, water is nothing more than a compound, okay? What do I mean by a compound? As in simply as this. When you take water, right? That's the first form. Let me ask you a question. The water, right? It didn't come from a what? A river. It didn't come from a well. So it don't have no minerals or information within it. What is your water? Spring water, right? Is it really spring water though? Did it really come from the spring? That's what I would ask you, because a lot of the water that they have right now, they extract it so much that it strips itself from the original minerals and vitamins that is already in it. Now, this is what I do. When I have water, right, I like to change the compound of what it is. So this is what I do. I'll take the water, right? It ain't got no information in it though. So I'm just drinking, and the only thing I'm doing is pretty much is keeping my inside of my suit like wet. That way it's not dry, because it's not supposed to be dry. But understand that you can enhance the water. as in simply doing this. You drank cucumber water before? You should try that one out. You ever drink lemon water before? You should try that one out. You ever drink watermelon water? You should try that one out. All the fruits and berries that you see, depending on how your taste buds respond to it, the technology of your tongue respond, you would understand like, yo, bro, water is literally meant for you just to put things inside of in order to make that water into an informational source. Simple setup. But a lot of people, when they drink water, they never put cucumbers in there because they're going to say, water and cucumbers, that sound nasty, but you never tried it. And what I realized with the cucumber, right, the information that's within the cucumber is now going inside of the water. Now, understand this. When it comes to the water, right, the water connects with what within you? Your blood. Okay, so let me ask you a question. When you drink water, right, you should be looking for this. It's going to clean out the body, but also fortify the blood of you. Let me ask you a question. When the last time you actually cleaned your blood out? I'm not saying that to make you feel bad. I'm making you realize something about yourself. Because understand, your blood is supposed to be it's not supposed to be like, how can I say? You know how syrup is? Your blood not supposed to be like that. Your blood supposed to be damn near levitating inside of you. So smooth where you like, bro, like the flow of my information just keep going. You know how, let me say something. You know how some people when they wake up, they still feel tired? Do you know why they feel tired? Because it's like this. When you take care of the technology of your vessel, understand that when I arise, I'll pop in like on my feet, bro. On my feet. And you'll be like, damn, it don't take you that long to get up. No, because I'm active. I'm activated already. So understand it like this. Being that I take care of my vessel, I take care of my blood, right, along with my DNA. I look at all those because if I don't upgrade those technologies, this right here never is going to activate. These eyes right here are never going to align with the eye right here. It's just not. Based on the information of what you are actually programming with inside of your vessel. Appreciate you kindly. Now, let's get into this a step further. Damn, what was I just saying? It'd be going by so fast. Anyways, when it comes to, how can I say this in simple terms? Because I want to keep it simple. I do not want to do this long. When it comes to, how can I say this? Putting more information with inside of the so-called water, you had that option in order to add whatever you want. Like whatever you think about what you want to add to your water. And understand that the water, right? It doesn't come with no information. It don't. It's just standstill. It literally came from a plant. The water that you get inside of the jug, all the minerals have been stripped away from it. Everything. Now for you, you can put minerals back inside of it. You can also put cucumbers, say lemons, whatever you want, whatever that come to your mind, carrots, whatever you want. When you put it inside of there, that information from that fruit or whatever that you put in there is now going inside of the water. Now, when you put that information inside of the water, depending on what type of, how can I say, herb, right, that herb now had access, depending on what herb you put in there, that herb now has access in order to clean out your blood. Because what you did with the water was, instead of just drinking it, which is still cool, don't get me wrong, drink your water, but mix something more powerful in order to enhance the water. That's what you should be doing. See, a lot of people, they don't look at it like that. They're just like, we just drink water and we all good. Like, that's cool. But understand that you need to add information with inside of the water in order for the suit, your vessel, your blood, right, to be fortified. What do I mean by fortified? As in cleaned. Understand that. When you look at yourself, right, veins supposed to be green as everything. They're supposed to be green. If they starting to look dark, it's starting to do some clean. So you need to look at yourself and look at your veins and check them out. If they look dark, it's time for some cleaning. If they look green, you good. But I would still tell you to clean just because. Why? It's so many toxins in this world, right, that we have to naturally clean these suits. If we don't, we will perish. It ain't no such thing as dying. That's an illusion. Understand that. So, for the individuals that's on TikTok, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me 1 second. Them herbs is beating the fuck out that mucus. That is crazy. He said it was gonna work though. Anyways, I ain't expected to work like this. This shit kicking the fuck out this shit. But me myself, I'm going through cleaning. I realize how important mucus is to get out your system. Now understand when it comes to mucus, right? Mucus is something of like, how can I say, like a phlegm. It's not something that's accurate that's supposed to be in your system. As in, imagine your system being in a flow state, right? And then you have, how can I say, mucus within you that is blocking certain things, as in maybe certain airways of which you're breathing. As in, I guaranteed you, if you started to take in mint, for one, that's another killer towards, how can I say, mucus. And if you take in certain herbs that I will actually get in a second, because I'm learning their names or whatever the case may be, give me a second. When you take these herbs, right, it's a liquid base, so it's more like a tea. But understand that the tea comes with a what? Adhesive. Remember, the mucus was what? Lukewarm. It's not even like, it's the body temperature of you. It's like lukewarm. So when you put that hotness of that herb within the vessel, along with the veins, the blood, what you think is going to do? You're going to get the coughing up things, spitting things up, because it's not supposed to be in your system, and it's been in there way too long. You got to think about it. When the last time someone in your family actually did a self-cleaning for the body, a holistic cleaning? We don't be doing that. We just be going by. We don't think about our vessels. We just like, oh yeah, we just using it. You know what I mean? What a kiss would be like, you're destroying the technology of your suit. You're destroying it. Because you're not understanding that when it comes to your suits, right, your suit comes down to technology. Understand that. So if you're not responding to your technology the truthful way, then you're probably like unbalancing your whole system. And how they unbalance people is simply as this. The chemical compounds that you eat, that you call food, right, comes with different variations of information. One of the main informational sources that you have within your food will consist of what? Artificial ingredients. Understand that the artificial ingredients is not the word that you think it is. From the third dimension, it's called artificial ingredients. From a higher dimension, it is called what? Artificial intelligence for the mind. The reason why we say that is because it's simply as this. The information of what you're eating is what? Rice. Cool. But the rice is more of an illusion. It's the information that you should be looking at. Not the brand of jasmine rice. Okay, that's cool that that's jasmine rice. Turn it back up around real quick. It's enriched. You want enriched rice? No, you don't. So you're going to drive off on it. But remember, the information of what you just drove off on was not the same information that aligned with your vessel. Now, let's talk about the GMO system of plants. Let's get to it. So, let's just say you were an individual, right? You ate GMOs that came from other brands. Okay? Those brands consist of some type of information. All right. But let's just say those brands actually genetically modified your organisms, because that is the truth. No one is acting like themselves because the technology of these suits have been genetically modified. Now, you're going to ask me, how do I get rid of this genetically modified organism shit? I got you right here. Now, the information of what you were eating, right, does not align with the minerals and the vitamin system within you. Understand that your suit come with a mineral system and a vitamin system. If you're not checking up on your mineral system and your vitamin system, guess what happens? Your minerals and your vitamins fall down. Then guess what? Your body sends you a signal, as in you have a cold. You don't have a cold. What you have is a vitamin that is low within you that you need to raise up in order for that cold to be combated. That's what the code is telling you. You thinking like, I got a cold. No. The code is telling you that one of your vitamins is low within inside your soups. And you got to uplift that information within you. It could be iron. It can be calcium, whatever you want. Whatever that you're not eating is going to send you a signal. That's why when most people winter doesn't even exist no more. My bad. It doesn't. That got to bleed it right here. I'm watching in New York right now. I'm not even from here. Yeah, New York, I'm going to just be honest with you. Winter does not exist no more. And you know the people that live in this state don't even know. They walk past it all day and don't even realize it. I walk up to them like, where the winter at? And they'd be like, I haven't seen it. I'd be like, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go anyway. But back to what I was saying. So when it comes down to the GMOs, right? The GMOs that are within the plants. Now, the GMOs that are within the plants, these GMOs are not here to actually distort your organisms or to genetically modify your organisms in order for them to go in a down state. Understand this. The way your organisms, right, were when you were at birth, Mother Nature has that same information in order to put those organisms back online. But you had to understand with yourself that you had to allow her to work through you. What do I mean by that? As in swapping out the information of so-called what? Soul food. That's not soul food. Because none of the food that was on the table consists of solar energy. Everything consists of death, wrath. So let's get into it a little bit more further. You now have what? Plants. Your body is a plant, which means you should be only extracting information from plants, setups. That's crazy. Now, let's just get into this. When you have a system that has been already genetically modified, they ain't here listening. Unlike this audience, they ain't here listening real well. I like them. They pretty decent. They cool. Anyways, let's get into this. When you have, right, a system that has been tampered with, understand that you are the one that allowed that brand the access to your body. Understand that. Hold on. You got to do some self-accountability here because the brand, they selling it, but you buying it. It's okay to do it if you know universal law. It's okay for me to do that to you I'm just saying if I was on that side, which I would never be. I'm using this as an example. Okay? Just being honest with you. This is how people look at the companies. You're looking at the companies like, yo, they selling this fucked up shit. I understand what you're saying. I hear you loud and clear. What you gonna do? That's the question. Because I see a lot of zombie companies the only reason why they're still around is because people are accepting what? Knowledge of being a damn zombie. That's just the truth right there. A majority of these corporations that are selling you GMOs or bioengineered foods, they all would have been out of business the minute that people stopped buying from them. How can they go out of business if you're still supporting them? You say to the company, oh, this is a fucked up company, but your own people is buying into the fried chicken, the chicken of death, in order to go through what? A death experience, simple setup. Now you got to look at what they're doing too now. You can't just say, oh, the corporation bad. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, your people buying into it though. And that's all people. Now let's just get into this a step more further. Let's just say your suit. I see them in there. Let's just say your suit, right? Let's say your suit was already genetically modified, okay? Without you knowing. It's based on the information that you put inside of your suit. I hope you realize that. Now, you can reverse that cycle. by eating natural produce. Do not go to your fake ass grocery stores and not doing the research and not realizing that some of the produce can be fake too. It's sad that in this place where I'm living at right now, they have a public market. Now, this public market consists of nothing but nature. But if you got the eye of truth, you will realize, like, yo, bro, these strawberries is fake. Yup. And you can see it. A real strawberry is about the size about this. Them big ass strawberries you be getting, them shits is fucked up. Them shits is GMO'd out. Them ain't the ones you want. Strawberries naturally grown. This is why individuals need to understand when it comes to Mother Nature, you should entwine yourself with it because you're a plant by default anyway. That way, when you grow your own stuff and you go to pick it from someone else, your eye will tell you like, we grow this at the house. This ain't supposed to look like this. What this is? Oh, it's called a strawberry. It can't be a strawberry, bro. It's this big. Strawberries naturally do not grow that big, bro. They grow about this big, about that big, normal size. They are small. You think they're supposed to be big because of so many years of the programming of going inside the grocery store and seeing fake ass produce. Understand that? That's why I tell people to do their research in order to search for certain providers, right? That way you can get your produce delivered towards your door. Do you know we in those time frames, right? If you're living in an area and your area consists of fake produce, yeah, that ain't nothing to stop you. You can either learn it yourself in order to plant your own garden for one, or two, you have to do self-research in order to know which providers are selling what? Original produce, because a lot of these people are doing clone shit. So when they clone the strawberry, it doesn't have the information of what? Mother Nature inside of it. It's more of a laboratory. So remember, I had told you the seat of lightness had to go to the darkness in order to get the information, because the darkness is actually enlightening what? The lights. Understand that? So when you are choosing new information, not outdated information, everybody here with me, right? We all good? We all good, right? This shit moving good. This shit moving good. We all good, right? All right, let's just stay on that triangle. When you are now selecting new information, right, for the technology of your suit, understand that there's an energy that's going to be swapped out, okay? The old energy that you operate from the old world order of eating food that destroys you, information that destroys you, right? You will start to feel like, yo, it's going to take some, don't think this is like a 2-week thing, yeah, because you got to think about it. You've been eating like this for how long? Okay, when you start to downgrade that death information within inside your suit, and that's upgraded with the information of life, understand it's going to take some time for you. So be patient with yourself. Do not rush yourself. Because when you start to rush yourself of the information, because a lot of people like, okay, damn, how I get back together? You start eating a whole bunch of produce, right? But when you're eating that produce, what you need to understand is how is the information vibrating through your suits? What is your mind thinking about? How are your thought patterns? How is your behavior? How is your mindset going? That's the questions you need to ask. Because this is what I see. When people eat from McDonald's or Burger King, right? It ain't nothing but what? Burger King of death. That's the king of death. That's the king of death rate. The Burger King. Simple setup. Watch this. That's a burger? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. How is it a burger if they call it ground beef? Ho, 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 ho. You called it a burger, right? Right. But if I go inside the market, they call it ground beef. That's what's on the label. Watch this. Watch. Now, when it comes to the ground beef, right? How is it ground beef if the beef never came from the ground? Ground beef, which means I'll be like, yeah, this thing was popping here like the mushrooms, fried chicken and mushrooms, baby. You ever had fried chicken? You ever had mushrooms that taste like fried chicken? I have. It tastes good. It's called chicken in the woods. It tastes so good, bro. You would think it's fried chicken, bro. We put some hot sauce and ranch dressing on that thing. Goddamn, that shit good. Y'all still in there, right? Hopefully it's still in there. I don't know what. Hey, TikTok, y'all still in there, right? This shit been staying like this for a second. Is this shit accurate? Yo, listen, I hope this whole TikTok I'm doing this whole thing, I hope this thing is not froze. I think this is froze. And nothing even moved. Anyways, let's do this. Now she did it to herself first. Now let me say this. It seemed like the technology of your mind don't know how to ask questions. When I was a small boy. Right now, she ain't. Give me 1 second. Golly. Alright, back to YouTube. Anyways, right? Let's get into this real quick. When you are now choosing a better informational source, right, for the technology of your suit, understand that there's going to be an energy that's going to be swapped out. So think about it. If you were eating from an informational source, right, and let's say that informational source doesn't consist of life, it's like the informational source of chicken, right? Understand that the chicken is not on the pyramid. So it's not a true bird at all. It's not even a bird. It's just not. Whenever you want to find out who the true animals of the kingdom, go to the pyramids and they'll tell you right then and there. You see Anubis, you see Ra, they'll tell you. They'll talk to you, tell you everything. You got it? Okay. Now, let's get into this a bit further. Now, when you go to eat that new produce, that new technology, right? Understand that Mother Nature is integrating some type of information in order to inform the organisms within inside of you, the hardware within inside of you. Understand, think, just think. If you need to clean something, right, you need some type of information. Okay, when you get the cleaner, right, what do you think? It's like food. What do you think is going on? I tell you, the food, right, the new information source of what you're choosing is now informing the vessel how to clean itself. Do you understand that for some, right? For some people vessels, you know, sometimes it can get clogged up. Your veins can get clogged up, stomach can get clogged up, eyes can be clogged up, nose can be clogged up. But do you know why it's clogged up? Because on a simple fact, you're not entwining yourself with the information of Mother Nature in order for the technology of your suit to stay in its cleaning state. Understand that? Your suit needs some type of information. Hey, I gotta clean. I got oranges, apples in me, lemons in me. That's all information in order to clean out the suit. You call it fruits, I get it. But in this existence right here, that's nothing but information in order to clean out the suit. Understand that? Now, when it comes to the GMO system of Mother Nature, right? That GMO system is not there to harm you, long as you're eating the proper GMOs. And what do I mean by that? As in, if you, as who you are, decide to eat, let's just be real here. You should know by now, certain fruits are genetically modified, right? Okay, but what I would simply ask you is this: the GMO system that's within inside of the fruits, is those GMOs destroying the old GMO system within you, and now loading you up with the new GMO system? Because there's GMOs, you got dark side GMOs, you got light side GMOs, depending on what type of GMO you want. Now, with Mother Nature, she's going to give the information to what? Your hardware of your vessel, because the information from Mother Nature was the software. In order for you to integrate with, okay, anyways, like I was saying before, in order for you to integrate with the technology of your self-conscious, understand that. Because in this existence, you were here for who? You. So if you were here for you, you need information in order to what? Inform your mind, in order to what? Attach itself to who? Yourself. And who is yourself? Who is yourself, real quick? Say it louder. You're self-conscious. You're subconscious. Yes, that's what you are. Understand that? Yourself. Me, the mind, is to follow who? Myself. I'm not supposed to copy and paste other people, because you know why? What happens is this. Let's just say the person that I'm watching, right? I'm over here sneaking and geeking with them, right? But let's just say the characteristics of them is a lie. And I'm trying to become them. First of all, they're a lie to themselves, for one. Okay. Understand, for two, right? That simply is this. When you are around others, right? Let me ask you a question. It's going to get real deep in here. Let me just ask you a question. When it comes to you hanging around others, right? Understand that the information from that next individual now towards you, right? What type of existence are they living for themselves? What type of dimension is the conscious located in? That's what I would ask you. Because understand this. Me, right? I know what I am. I know what I'm allowed to hang around and what I'm not to hang around. Understand with me, right? I can't do the things of the world. I can't. I just can't. So with an individual like myself, if I'm around individuals that are not like myself, I gotta get away from you by default. I can't do it. I won't even force myself. I have to get away from you because there's a certain lifestyle that I'm living that I have to maintain. Because when people see me, they like, yeah, bro, I actually seen you like that. Why you hanging around them? That's your cup. I thought you was doing self-knowledge. What happened? But you hanging around these individuals that self-destroy themselves. Now, understand this. When it comes to technology of the mind, right? Oh, my God. What is going on TikTok? Oh, my God. Back to YouTube. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This shit is bad. This shit is bad. Anyways, they doing something on TikTok. They always doing something stupid on TikTok, bro. I swear, like, every time I get to the shit, it always bothering me, bro. That's why I always go to what? I go to Nightfall. That way they don't bother me. But I'm going to pop out anyway. So what I'm going to simply say is this. When it comes to you being around certain individuals, understand that these individuals come with some type of information. Come on, load up. There we go. About time. Back again. Now understand, let me get back on my triangle, what I was saying. What I was saying was you, right? Being around certain individuals. Understand that people's bodies are like Bluetooth devices. They all give off information, okay? Let me ask you a question. Was you hanging around your friends or was you recording your friends in order to become them? Hold on. Was you hanging around them or was your eyes analyzing, recording the data of what you were seeing of them? What you was doing? Tell me about it. Tell your ancestor. Here, listen. Tell your ancestor about it. Here, listen. What you was doing? What happened? Let me get you out of here. Let me get you. Blocker? There we go. Bye. I do not have time for the ignorancy that is implanted within people's consciousness. No, I don't. So, recording. Okay, he gets it. The reason why I say that the eyes analyze and record, how are you able to remember, right, what you just seen? This is why I be looking at people when they be like, oh, I'm just looking at you. I'll be like, bro, you analyzing and recording me right now, bro. You lying to your own fucking conscience. I know that your eyes are connected to your mind. I know that the mind has a whole line, like a, how can I say, like a vein, right, that is connected to the mind. They share information all the time with each other. But you were doing what from the third dimension? Oh, I thought I was looking, right? You don't know nothing about the technology of your mind or your consciousness. You don't know about the information of yourself, and you should really pay attention to that. The individual said to themselves, nah, that shit weird. Don't be recording me, but you're recording me though. You're looking at me and you're recording me. Everyone does it. You can't stop doing it. Even when you close your eyes, you're still recording. But to a lower conscious like yourself that wants to laugh at itself, I'm really laughing at you right now. That was funny. Can you do something from the third dimension to make us higher dimensions laugh at you? Please do something that is making us laugh. Please entertain us. Because that's all you guys can do is entertain us from the low technology of the third dimension. That's all you can do is entertain me. Flap your wings. Flap those chicken wings. Those chicken wings refer to the angel wings of what you are eating. People don't see the similarizations when it comes to certain things. Chicken wings, angel wings. Bunch of dead ass motherfuckers. Let me see something with you real quick. What you said to me real quick? What you said? No one's giving you a follow. And in this world right here, at this point, some of the pets that you guys have are genetically modified. Not only that, the dogs are not real. Anubis, the original wolf, is more realer than your dogs. We don't want dogs. The technology of their minds, right, are outdated. We don't like dogs. We like wolves and cats. Because I'm a big cat. Big old beautiful cat at that. That's what I am. What are you? Because we know with the consciousness of what a cat is more intelligent than any dog. Any dog. Put your biggest dog against my jaguar, and I guarantee you my jaguar come on top every time. With it don't matter what dog you got, and you know they're gonna frontline them. You know that. You don't see dogs and they're gonna cats fighting each other. I'm talking about the original cats. You don't see dogs in the original cats because your dogs are nothing but clones. Your dog cloned who? What did your dog do? Your dog cloned the same body type as Anubis right here. See him? See my brother right there? Y'all can't deny that. You see that? Hold on. Let me show you the face real quick. You see that beautiful face right there? The god of death right there. How y'all gonna say it death when he the original god of death? He the one that's supposed to be explaining you what death is, not these little low-tech ass AI systems that you get your information from. A hyena can get torn up by my cats. Go ahead and put that wild. That's nothing more than a wild dog. You know that, right? Hyenas are nothing more than wild dogs. I hope you realize that they're the original dog first. I hope you realize that. They not wolves. And the way they attack is in packs, like dogs. And majority of dogs don't even attack, even when their owner is getting knocked off. And that's just the truth of that whole situation. The dog has never been intelligent. A hyena doesn't really do anything, bro. You see, this is what I would know about you. You're looking at the hyena attack in packs. That's not strong. That tiger, right? That so-called lion, right? That jaguar, that leopard, they can all fight by themselves and knock shit down based on the intelligence of the mind. The hyena is not intelligent. Stop it. Let me say this. If that is your soul animal, the hyena, the intelligence is not smart. It's not. Okay, you got that one? Hopefully you got that one. I can't believe an individual said to me a hyena. That is funny. They be saying the most funniest things to make me laugh. Make me laugh. What else? What else you think? They don't go toe-to-toe with lions, bro. Stop saying that. You over here mind tricking his own mind. I never seen one hyena fight one cat head up. I never seen that before. You making me laugh, though. What else you got? So, let's just get into this. That's crazy. Let's just get into this. When it comes to the animals, right? Whatever. Anyways, this individual said Wolverine and don't even realize the original Wolverine. You are funny. You is making me laugh. What else jokes you got? You got some more jokes? You is making me laugh. He is said Wolverine, and Wolverine right there. It's right there in front of you. It's Anubis. Oh, you don't know about yourself just yet. Damn. He late to the party, y'all. I'm not talking bad about you. We just aware. I thought you knew, bro. Hold on. You thinking the white man that played from X-Men is Wolverine? No. That is nothing more than a mental construct to your mind in order to make you think that they're those type of characters. But understand, when it comes to Anubis, right? What do you call him? A werewolf. Repeat that again. A werewolf. Repeat that one more time. A werewolf. Can you repeat that one more time? A werewolf. It is a wolf that is aware of what it is. Understand that? You see Anubis right there behind me? He know what he is. That's why they call him a werewolf. While you were talking about Wolverine, right? Wolverine, when he first started his storyline, he had to find himself. He was not aware, unlike Anubis. So who's the real Wolverine here? Or the one that they put in X-Men? Because even Professor Xavier is nothing more than a clone. Magneto is nothing more than a fucking clone. Those are not the originals. When it comes to mind power and when we bend it, Professor Xavier ain't got shit on us. Professor Xavier wish he can be one of us. Magneto as well. You can't manipulate and bend things to that will. You can't do that. Them superpowers you don't have access to just yet. You don't got it. That's just the truth. You got it? That's the truth. They don't got superpowers like we got superpowers. And I know you're looking at yourself like, we got superpowers. Yeah, if you understand the technology of your suits. When you really start finding out yourself, bro, guaranteed. You're going to start looking at the X-Men like, bro, this shit been telling me something ever since I was a kid. Yeah! You thought it was a cartoon? This shit is funny. When the ancestors is watching you and laughing at you at the same time. Because the technology of your mind, you thinking like, oh, this is just an anime. This is all entertainment. I thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was all entertainment. Until I found out that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was me and they was talking about me the whole fucking time. Understand? Yu-Gi-Oh starts with a Y, right? The high-tech version of him is another Y. They integrate as one. Which is the kid integrating with what? Itself, its higher self, subconscious, Christ conscious. Nothing to do with Jesus Christ at all, though. When they integrate as one, understand, right? The child is the one that is operating the vessel, along with his great ancestor. But understand that is the mind of darkness, right? Communicating with what? Self-conscious in order to be enlightened. The lightness went to the dark in order to be informed. It is not the dark. It is not what you think it is. You would think light would be versus darkness. No. That's what they want you to think. Grand Rising, bro. That's how the ancestors speak. That's just how they speak. Grand Rising. So let's get to this. When it comes to that, right? Understand that, how can I say this in simple terms? Understand that I kind of lost my train of thought. God damn, it's gonna come back. God, I can't stand when that happens. I'll be right on the money and then it leave and it come right, it's gonna come right back. What was I just saying, people? Somebody put me back on the triangle. What was I just saying? Oh, my bad. After I said Grand Rising, I was talking about the story of myself and Yu-Gi-Oh! My bad, damn. Whew. I must be getting a little bit tired here. I ain't getting no rest. I've been up the whole damn day. So, let's get back to what I was talking about. So, when you look at Yu-Gi-Oh!, right, understand that the kid Yu-Gi-Oh!, the smaller version, right, that is you, right? Understand this. Now, the kid intelligence, the mind, right, has to integrate with what? Self-conscious, in order for that great ancestor to activate. That's just what it comes down to. So, what I would simply tell you is you watch the story of Yu-Gi-Oh!, you'll realize that story has everything to do with yourself. And what do I mean it has everything to do with yourself? I mean, it talks about your ancient pyramids. I don't give a fuck if you deny it. I'm going to keep the slam dunking it in your face. We as the ancestors getting sick of your old technology ways of simply as this. You claim something that is nothing more than an artificial race. And then that when we look at y'all, we looking at y'all like, yeah, they claiming this bullshit. So y'all over here infiltrating too? That's how we looking at it as. And don't tell us like, oh, well, we didn't know. You playing like you don't know. You know the difference between right and wrong. Race is artificial in the first place. He said it, not me. I just repeated it. Thank you kindly. Let me ask you a question right there, Wilson. Why do you say that race is artificial in the first place? Because you throw some more clarity on that so the people within here can understand what you are actually saying. Because when I say it, people look at me like I'm fucking crazy. But when I meet up with a friend like you and we say it together, then everyone is looking at us like, there got to be some type of truth. It's two of them now. You got to be. See what they doing on TikTok? Over here bothering the channel. Let me pause this thing real quick. We good? We good. Now, hold on. Watch this. Oh, shit. This motherfucker know the shit. Hold on. Slow this down. Hold on. You know the shit. God damn. I asked him for one thing. He dropped a whole boatload on the motherfucker. I ain't think he was going to. My bad. I didn't think you was going to go that deep. Damn, you went all the way over there? Damn, I thought you was just gonna like frontline them. It looked like he done frontline motherfuckers and backdoor their asses. So let's just get to his comment. Wilson said it's a European society construct created in the 16th century, which is definitely accurate. You're accurate. You're accurate. 10 for that, copy, that is accurate. Yes, race, he said it accurately. God damn. You must have been doing your research and your due diligence in order to know. Yeah. Let me add on to that real quick, right? Now, what he's saying is true, right? Let me add on to it real quick. Birth certificates. Can I ask U.S. citizens something? Where did the original birth certificate system start from? I give you a clue. It did not start in America first. Hold on. Just real quick, hold on. Why they keep blocking out certain things that's not supposed to be blocked out, and then I gotta prove it? This shit is weird. Anyways, that's where instituted the blacks versus whites. Yeah, that's the institution too. Because they think they're supposed to fight each other. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me add on to that real quick. My question was simply is this. If no one can answer, it's okay. We are transferring information. My question was simply is this. When it came to the birth certificates, right? Who was the original country that came out with it first? I'll give you another clue. The second place it was transferred to before it hit America was Great Britain. Yup, there you go. Individual had said, Draco had said, I'm changing my son's birth certificate because it constructed to control or own you. Yeah. See what he doing? You see what Wilson just said? I finna Google it real quick. That he doing research for himself. Individual said wrong. I hear you. It was the English. You may think it is. I'm gonna show you. 1 second. This is how I look at it as. You know that place over there, right? What's that place called right there? It's called the United Kingdom. Hold on. Now hold on real quick. I understand what you're saying. Right? But hold on. I want you to realize this. The records of the church, right? They probably not really accurate. And let me tell you why I'm saying that. Because if those records were actually accurate, why would they replace it with a so-called birth certificate system that originally, I'm gonna just be honest with you, it looked like the birth certificate system started from a place called what? United Kingdom, United States, United Kingdom, a fucking mimic. After the United Kingdom, right? Then it got spread over to what? I would say Great Britain, after Great Britain, somewhere up in Europe, then after that, then transferred to America. Pretty much America got the birthright system last. You would think they had created it. No, they're not the ones that created it. None at all. So this is what I would say to you. If you already exist on this earth, okay, there you go. We got it in 1902. There you go. God damn, early 1900s. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Are we in the year 2023? Hmm? Individuals said no. You must be paying attention. Can I ask you a question? Why do you say that? Time is an illusion. Great. I hear you. I think it's a little bit more you could add to it, but it's all good. We're just going to use information. That's what we're going to do. Look at it like this from this standpoint. I hear you. Look at it from this standpoint, though. Watch this. I'm trying to show people, right, as the world get updated, because it's getting updated, right? I'm trying to show you that depending on what state you are located in, if you was to really step outside and pay attention to how things are moving, things are more moving like the 18 and 1900s. But how is it 2023? Pay attention. Majority of your jobs were designed in the 18 and 1900s, and they still exist in the so-called 2000s. So understand this. Things look like they modernized, right? But technically, they're not even modernized. Because understand this. When you go to City Hall, they have information from the 18 and 1900s. Your libraries are nothing more than informational sources of lies that operate within the 18s and 1900s. Let's take it a step more further. Now, your buildings that you have in America, how can I say, certain stone buildings that refer to, how can I say, like the White House, right? Them structures was built at a certain point. Them structures like the White House, the Pentagon, all come with some type of come with an energy point. Your churches are nothing more than energy points. Your corporations are nothing more than energy absorbers. Understand that? When you were working, right, what did you say? I'm tired because I was working for 8 hours set up. You're not tired because you're working for 8 hours. You're not understanding that things that's in here that is digitized is also spiritualized. Digitized, spiritualized.
Hello, Moto.
But realize this, right? When you, come on. Anyways, and you understand that things that are digital are also spiritualized. Understand that? So it's two forms to this, okay? Not just one. Now, when it comes to that type of information, right? Understand that your workplaces that you work at, on the spiritual part, those are energy vortexes. You thinking you working for 8 hours and you got tired? No. Let me show you how the spiritual realm work. In the spiritual world, right, we do not use money in order to exchange energy. You do know that, right? You know you can't come in the spiritual realm with a dead dollar waving around like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trying to party with the ancestors and shit. They're gonna laugh at your shit. They're gonna laugh at your shit. They're gonna tell you like, yeah, that currency ain't worth nothing here, bro. Get that shit out of here. You can't even bring a physical dollar into the what? You can't bring it into that realm right there. You just can't. You just can't. So now, let me ask you a question. Everybody's saying they working, right? Everybody's saying they working. If they working, right? Who are they working for? Who are they working for? Who are they working for? God damn. Who are they working for? They wouldn't be working for themselves, would they? Hold Hold on. Your mind about to get the question real quick. Watch this. When you say, I'm not even gonna get into that because there's a lot of people. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just not. I'm not even gonna get into that. I seen that, but I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, because when it comes to that word, you should probably do more research upon that word. That word is not what you think it is. Definitely not. They actually call themselves something different. They actually do. They just gave you that word, right, in order to forecast a shadow over their true identity. So everyone uses that word, but that's not the true word. It's just not. It's more of a hoax as a cover up. Yeah, that's the truth. People say they're demons, but when I look on Earth Realm, yeah, I see the demons within the people. There's actually a song with the game. It's called Bray. I see dead people. I see them all the time. Come here, let me show you something. These people alive or is they dead? Fallen angels, fallen angels. Hold on. You just watched The Walking Dead recently, right? Right. It was called what? The Walking Dead. These people not walking around dead, consciously dead. See, you think death is this. Nighttime, that ain't death. Death is not when your technology of your vessel go inside of a coffin. That was the death of what man described, but not what Anubis described. See that right there? When you speak to him, he gonna tell you like, yeah, death is illusion on Earth Ram. It is an illusion. Death has never been real. Because when it comes down to solar energy of this planet, you cannot destroy solar energy, you can only transfer it. Understand when it comes towards your government can't do nothing to the sun. You notice that they don't try to send anything to it. Do you know that the earth is being struck by solar energy? Do you understand that? You want me to go pull up the research? I got you right here. People want to say it's not getting struck. I'll show you. I got the research to back it all the way up. The website that I'm going to in order to get the data, because I like data. I like to know. It's called World O Media. Right here. Got you. Now I'm going to show you some shit. And you're going to be like, what's this? Oh, it's what the fuck they playing into. Now go listen. Go get your other digital device and put in World O Media, right? It's going to give you some good data of what's going on in the world. Because you know the news don't inform you. Yeah. So in order to know shit, you got to go to certain outlets. Now, let's look at this shit. Come on. Where is it at, baby? Where is it at? Give me 1 second. No, not that. No, not that either. Oh, there we go. God damn. Woo, boy, it's cooking up in this mug. I tell you that. Boy, looking like fried chicken through here, boy. I tell you that. Hold on. I got you right here. Let me show you. Let me show you. Ah. Let me show you. You see, y'all see that, right? Hopefully they can see my screen. I gotta do this thing down like this. Hopefully y'all can see my screen. I don't know if they can see my screen. Hold on. Hopefully they can see that. You see that number right there? You see where it says solar energy striking Earth today? Do you see how much solar energy is striking this planet? Bro, that number go up every day, even when we're not talking. Do you see how big that number is? It's right there in front of you. Do you see how big that number is right there? And that solar energy is striking the Earth every damn day. Now, for some people's consciousness, right? It's called World O Media, bro. In order to get that data for you, free of charge. World O Media. It's gonna give you some shit. Go check out. Let me go do some research real quick. Do you see how many? Like, bro, this number is so big. This shit look like it's damn near in the trillions. That's how big the number look. It look like it's in the trillions of how much souls are hitting this RAM. What does that mean? That means the technology of these souls is getting sick of the bullshit that humans are doing. They are looking at y'all and looking down like, bro, why they not getting together? What they doing? Oh, well, I'm in the third dimension right now. Everybody over here partying, falling down on themselves, and are actually doing the Walking Dead. Fuck you mean they doing the Walking Dead? You don't see no zombies? I'm gonna show you the zombie right here coming from. You ever heard of zombie hordes? You ever heard of zombie hordes? They all got all different type of zombie stations. You see the McDonald's? That's a zombie horde right there. The information of what those people eat from McDonald's is information of death. Understand, McDonald's, right, serves death to your conscience. Understand, the chicken of what you are eating is genetically modified. That ain't even a real chicken. When you actually bite into the chicken, it smells like what? Ass. That's what it smells like. And you're gobbling it up. You're paying for the shit. Why would you pay for intelligence that's nothing more than trash? Towards the technology of your pyramid, the technology of your vessel. Let me ask you a question. What happened if all your food, this is as an example, y'all. What happened if all your food that you eat didn't consist of heart energy? And every time you ate something that doesn't consist of heart energy, what happens? You're turning your heart off. This is why a lot of y'all carbonated ones, you're not emotional. Let me rephrase that. You're not allowing your emotions to freely express. You're doing the old programming of doing this. When I see one of my brothers crying, you know what I do? I never look at him and say that he's weak, because he's not weak. He's actually more powerful than these other soulless beings, because when he cries, I understand that he's attached to his emotional body. His emotional body is now attached to what? His soul. Understand that? So I know he's connected. Individuals that do not cry, let me show you how deep it is. When you do not cry, right, and you rebel against your freedom of expression within your tears, you are now losing the mechanism of what? Expressing your tears and expressing how you feel. Because watch this. Express how you feel. I care about how others feel. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because of the simple fact, when it came to them, right, simply as this. The feelings that people feel may not be real feelings. It can be artificial feelings depending on what type of information the pyramid is receiving. Understand that. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. If I say to myself, I'm saying this to myself. If I say to myself, you a fat ass slob, I'm not disrespecting myself. I'm saying the truth. If I never say the truth to the technology, right, of my mind and command my mind that, yeah, you out of balance, then I'll never get in imbalance. Understand that? So when you say to yourself, no, this characteristic fucked up, then that's the mind saying, hold on, this characteristic fucked up. Like, yeah, let's just destroy this whole characteristic and replace it with something else. That's just the truth right there in front of your face. Now look at this. My bad, bro. I done put this phone down. My bad. Now, let me get back to what I was saying. Now, simply as this, right? When it came to you watching what was you watching? They was watching The Walking Dead. This shit gets treacherous and funny. It do. They about to laugh. Watch this. Gotta throw in some comedy. Watch this. So look, one day, right? Me and my friends, which I ain't got no more, right? I ain't got no more friends like that. I only got my own ancestors that rock with me. That's it. I can't rock with everyone else. But one time we was inside of McDonald's, right? This is when I was unconscious. Everybody buying burgers and fries and shit. And I'm watching how the whole scene is moving. I'm watching how everybody moving and shit. And I told them, I said, I was unconscious, so it's like I was saying something, but I didn't even understand what the fuck I was saying. So they looking at me like, if you don't understand, then how the fuck we supposed to understand? But this is what I said to them. I was like, yo, how we don't know that the meals that we eat, right, are nothing more than program stations. How we don't know that McDonald's is a program station in order to program our minds, in order to make us do the things that we doing. Bro, you know, everybody looked at me like, bro, you tripping. That's what they told me. I was like, bro, you tripping. You thinking too much. I'm like, bro, I'm not thinking. That shit just came out. You think I thought about that, bro? No, bro. I'm in the process like, yeah, I'm about to get the, you know what I mean? I'm about to get like 2 burgers, like 3 fries real quick. You know what I'm saying? Big ass shake. That's what I'm thinking about. But my higher self like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this in front of y'all and see if y'all dumb motherfuckers get it. And it's going to be you to say it. And let's see if you get yourself. Bro, you know when I said that, right? I said that and still bought the fucking food. Do you see how dumb we can be? And your higher conscious like, bro, I just spoke through you and you didn't even obey your own command. You just overrided your own knowledge and stepped like, yeah, fuck that. I'm about to go buy these damn burgers and shit. Shit. I need my dead intelligence so I can act dead. Shit. That's what the fuck people doing? You think The Walking Dead is not real? You think that shit a movie? Shit. I seen The Walking Dead in real life. I seen it. Come here. Let me show you something. Come here. You see these dead bodies walking around here? You think shit alive when it's walking around. Hell no, that shit ain't alive. Let me ask you a question. The zombies within The Walking Dead was eating what? Information of death. Dead flesh. And everyone is doing the same thing that the zombies is doing. They eating dead chickens and shit. They eating dead hamburgers and shit. And if you're eating of death, then your ass is eating of what? Disease, motherfucker. That's what you doing. You doing The Walking Dead. You is the walk of the dead. But you thinking The Walking Dead is a zombie. Oh, let me bite you. It ain't that. They fucking lying. It's the people out here. Come here. You go to the zombie horse. You see the McDonald's? Nothing but zombie central in there. You see the big zombie that look like a blobber? Right there in front of your face. Hey, hold on. Let me put that up there. I don't know why they be blocking y'all stuff, bro. That's not me even doing it. I don't know why that's happening. There you go. That's what y'all doing. Y'all be eating that information of death in order to have what? A death experience. Because understand, when you was eating the burgers of death and eating them fries of death, right, that information of death went through what first? Come on, tell me what it is. What it is? It's a stomach? No. It's nothing more than an information processor. That's not what that is no more. You cannot use outdated information from an outdated world. You can't do that no more. Because it's a lie. Outdated information, right, it has to be upgraded now. And it depends on if it's too low or if it's a lie. That's the reason why things get upgraded. That's why systems get deleted. So, you have different informational sources, right? Understand that the informational source of, how can I say, a Chipotle, right? Most people, for some reason, feel as though when they eat from Chipotle, that it's actually healthier. Don't get me wrong. their meal structure would actually be more healthier. But what I would say to you simply is this: the same meal that they have in Chipotle, you could technically cook for yourself. It's the most easiest meal. Rice, brown rice, which I eat black rice. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I eat black rice. I don't eat brown or white rice. It doesn't have enough mineral or vitamins within it. It doesn't. It's just like it's weak as fuck. It's like Luke shit. It's like, okay, this is white rice. Like, yeah, where the vitamins at? Like, I ain't got really no vitamins. So why the fuck am I eating this? This is fake. Listen to me. When it comes to you eating, understand that if it's not given the vessel, golly. Anyways, if it's not given the vessel new information or informing the vessel in order to host the information that is already within it, okay, then there's something wrong here. There's something that you're chemically unbalancing by eating from chemicals. You got that, right? I hope you realize that. So, with that being said, right, I'm going to run this back one more time. When it comes to the GMO system, GMO stand for genetically modified organisms. Say it slow, bro. You be going so damn fast. So, being that you have GMOs within the food, it's time for us, I don't know about other people, but it's time for us to not be ignorant to the things that we put in the technology of our vessels. Okay? Because we lying to ourselves and saying, this ground beef right here, this ground beef, like, bro, ground beef don't come from the ground, bro. So what is that? Oh, you're right. Ground beef don't come from the ground. Okay, so what you eating? Look at the burger, bro. Look, it's all black. Look, when you cooked it, it was all red. You don't think something wrong with that, bro? You cooking this shit up, it was just all red and blood all over this shit. That shit look nasty. It do. When your conscience get upgraded, you be looking at certain shit like, yeah, I don't even want to see you even cook the meat. Let me turn over. What the fuck is that? Like I'm cooking chicken. No, you're cooking fucking death. That's what the fuck you're doing. When the conscience get upgraded, it see it for its truth. I'm not no, like, people say you too real. Well, you too fake. And I'm not going to lower my realness in order to make someone happy. No, you either take me as I am, or I just drive into the sunset by my goddamn self. You got it? Hopefully you got that. Understand that you are the one in order to change yourself. Just because I give you information, don't you ever tell no one that I saved your life. Why? Because on a simple fact, why I look at it as is, don't praise me like I'm some damn God. You make sure that you praise your damn self. The information I gave you was to inform your mind in order for you to use that information for yourself. You saved yourself. I didn't save shit about you. You're trying to give me credit for some shit that I didn't even do. I didn't. You think I saved. No, I ain't saved you. You saved your damn self. You didn't realize you were doing that. You thought you was like, yeah, if I do what the brother tell me to do, I'm pretty much going to be good. No, stop. If you do what you're supposed to be informed on, that is you listening to you. That's not you listening to me no more. I'm transferring the information to the crown of your pyramid. From my crown of my pyramid to the crown of your pyramid. Now, is you're going to use the information, right, to combat what they put in your mind, what they put in your blood, okay? Because understand, let me break this down. When it comes to the lifespan of what we live as being black men and black women, understand that the digital character, I'm about to break this shit all the way down here. The digital character of being black is nothing more than a data ice wall within your consciousness. You thought like this, they talk about climate change. Yeah, usually when they talk about something on the outside, they're talking about something on the inside. Understand that. I'll get to that in just a second, but let me get back to you. So now, when this digital character was uploaded inside the hardware of your mind, do you know how this digital character play? It became so normalized to everyone. Mama and daddy playing it, grandmama and grandfather playing it, sisters and brothers is playing this shit, nieces and nephews, aunties and uncles is playing this shit. So your conscious is closed all the way off where you can't even see yourself no more. Now, the digital character of being black, anyone can mimic that. The digital character of being white, anyone can mimic that. The digital character of being Hispanic, anyone can mimic that. It's nothing more than a digital character that come with what? Certain characteristics. That's it. Now understand. Let's just go down the line. This is the line. And you got to respect this line. Now, pay attention here. What this is a black crew right here. Okay. What their race is? Black? Okay. What they is? The whiteouts. Oh, shit. And what these called? The browners. The 49ers? No, the browners. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay. Let me ask you a question real quick, and I'm not being disrespectful to none of y'all people. But the colors that you say that is your identity, I cannot find those same colors within your blood. How is your identity these three different things, but none of them were traced within you or your DNA? So, right? That is an informational cycle. That a lot of people say is rain, but it's an information cycle. Let me see. The blood type thing is weird. Oh, so your own blood is weird then. Is that what you're saying? Oh. Something that is of truth can never be weird. I would tell you that one. Because usually things that are weird usually expose the truth. So we're not with the programming thing, as in we're going back to the original, as in order to know what you are, we got to go within you in order to know what you is. You can't just run up to us and be like, yeah, I'm such and such, because we know that the mind can lie to itself. But when it came to your blood, right? Let me show you something. Individuals has been using this method since the beginning of time. Y'all humans just got away from it. Humans don't check up on their blood. You think they do? No, they don't. They don't do that. They only do blood work when the doctor, indoctrinator, actually tell them it's time to get it done. Haven't seen the moon in a week. I have seen it over here. I have seen it. Okay. What is that? Who is that? I see someone talking about another why. Who is that though? What does it consist of? It's so funny when I arrive, everyone is talking about all different type of whys. This shit is funny. What does he consist of though? I just want to know because I don't even know what that is. He's the whole thing. Oh, okay. What do you mean the whole thing? You can find out their research for yourself. He said, this is funny. He said, my son is blood type O. I don't know mine though. What does that mean? Figure it out for yourself. Oh, hold on, stop. Hold on. We getting somewhere. Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Stop. He's the source of all things, my guy. Oh. So, are you going with this one thing of one man supposedly created this whole thing? Is that what you're saying? With the Yeshua thing? We're going to get into this shit. Because I'm getting sick of y'all using my letter. That's my shit. So let me ask you a question. Where does he come from? Tell me. I'm listening. Okay. What does it consist of? Because I hear you saying things, but like, what does it consist of? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I hear you say a why, right? But the character that you're talking about right now is not here. Yeah, but the character that you're talking about is not that. Uh-huh. It's quite funny to me that let me see if you say this. When I go look at that character, hold on, let me simply say this. When I go look at the character, right? Let me ask you a question. Is he a god to himself or is he a god of people? Stop. My question was, is he a god of himself or is he a god of people? Stop. 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 Bill, stop. You're embarrassing yourself right now, Bill. Bill, you're embarrassing yourself. Stop. Because now you about to have everyone cracking up at your ass. Hold on, stop. Stop. Slow it down, everyone. Let me get to him, and then I'm going to get to the next one. I got to get you, bro. I can't believe you just said that one. I got to flatline you real quick, okay? It's just a light little flame. I ain't going to go crazy on you, okay? Only if you try to go crazy on me. But let me read your comment before I enlighten you. He's not God if he's in the physical. Okay, let me click on you real quick to see what you are. Wow. God damn. God damn. God damn. Bro, I can't believe you're saying that. I don't even want to say nothing to you. You disgusting me right now, bro. I can't believe you saying that. You know what you saying to us? Motherfucker, you saying and denouncing the God within you, bro. Because you're thinking that God cannot take on a what? A suit, bro. You crazy, bro. You know God made this technology, right? You do know the suit of the vessel, right? The gods created their technology. You do realize that, right? Yo, y'all be really making the ancestors laugh in this motherfucker. This individual really said it can't be God if it take on a physical form. Bro, you see how he just disrespected himself? Bro, he just flatlined himself. And he didn't even realize it. He was thinking like, well, if I agree with these clone people, then the clone people will like me. But you disrespecting yourself, bruh. He's not God if he's in the physical, bro. You really got God twisted, bro. And who you got twisted is yourself, just being honest with you, bro. You got to have that discussion with yourself. Because I know some of y'all are still hanging on to the, what? What you hanging on to? Your digital character, that's a clone. The be-like version of you. I'm not putting that on you, but that's what it sounds like you saying, bro. I can't believe you just said that. Like, out of you, I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you just said that. The technology of your mind has to be upgraded, bro. You're not looking at yourself and you're looking at everyone on the outside of yourself and you're trying to search for God through who? Someone else. And not understanding that God was right there in front of your face. And it wasn't just one God, there was many of them. Gods with a Z, never a S. Because we ain't never been, what? Snakes towards each other. This shit crazy what you just said, bro. I can't believe you just said that to yourself. I don't have to explain, bro. We just know that you still lost, bro. You think I'm going to tell you the truth for yourself, bro? I'm not you. You got to look at the inner God within you, bro. They got nothing to do with me. You think they got something to do with me? You think I can tell you about you? No, only your own conscience can tell you about your own experiences about you because you are the one with the eye that's recording and analyzing the data of what you are doing. Let me ask you a question real quick. You got, hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Individuals say God's source is within us. There you go. You got that? That was confirmation right there. You got that one? Okay, stop. Let me say this to you. Let me just say this to you. I'm not leading you down a path that you are supposed to be coming from. I'm not going to ever tell you that the individual that's on the outside of you is God to you. Bro, I'm listen, I see what you're doing, bro. We caught you, and now your conscience doesn't want to admit it. I get it. You don't want to admit it because I don't want to feel like I'm wrong. That's not what you should be searching for. What you simply should be searching for is if you were wrong, then correct your own wrongs in order to know the truth about yourself. Because that laughing emoji, we laughing at you. You making us laugh. Any other jokes that you have? Because right now he's playing like he don't know himself. You do know that, right? You know Bill is playing like he don't know himself, right? These motherfuckers do this all the time. This is the programming. He's playing like he don't know who he is. He know who he is. No, understand. You're thinking like this. You're thinking like, oh, he don't know who he is. No. Those are the individuals that choose not to know who the fuck they are in order to say the shit that they're saying right now. Let me ask you a question, Bill. You been doing any self-research up on yourself? Real quick. Watch him get mad. Watch this. Look like Bill ain't got nothing to say. Oh, put that there. That's just false. I'm gonna just be real with you. So, back to what I was saying before. The Yeshua guy, right? Okay. Where does he come from? Yeshua, whatever his name is. He has a Y, and I'm a Y too. Where does he come from again? No one wants to speak about their Savior no more. Why is that? Hold on real quick. Can I ask you a question real quick, bro? And this is just a question. You're saying Yeshua is the Almighty, right? Okay, cool. Can I ask you a question? Can you summon that being right now? Stop. Can you answer my question, sir? Can you summon him? The name given to the so-called Christ. Can I ask you a question? Is this individual like in the clouds or something? Maybe in the heavens? I'm just asking questions in order to know what you're talking about. Come on, tell me. Don't be afraid. Come on, tell your ancestor. Tell him. You look like you're ducking. I know that he's a spirit, okay? That's if that's true. What is the research up on him? I heard of more of Yahweh than I heard of Yeshua. Where is any of his relatives? I'm just asking questions in order to know. And it seems like no one wants to back him. That's what I'm looking at right now. The word J, the letter J is non-existent though. That's non-existent. Yeah, the word J is non-existent. That's not that. Let's stay on point here. Yeshua. Yeah. Answer. You said I have no backing. I have the backing of self. I have my own Kashrut records that you would never have access to. Understand that. Because you know what he want me to do? He want me to go to the third dimension of lies in order to find out truth. You can't find no truth in the third dimension of lies. You can only find out the truth within yourself to expose this realm of lies. Understand that. Think you was drawing and got backdoored. Who you talking to, Moon? You talking to him? My bad. Yeshua, all the Yeshua people. Okay, my bad, bro. My bad. All the Yeshua people. Speak for your Savior. Damn, you speaking to the ancestors. Why y'all afraid to talk about him? This is supposed to be your Savior, Yeshua, right? Then talk about your Savior. Expose what your Savior is and what he's going to do for you. Expose it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Why are they backing off of it? Okay, stop, bro. Stop. Because you're using listen, stop. Now this is why I gotta stop y'all. And then now I'm about to just leave it alone. This is why I don't get into this shit. Because I'm asking you, bro, who is he? And you're giving me illusions. He is me and I am him. Where does Yeshua come from, bro? Please, like, if you can answer that question, and if you don't know, just let us know, bro. I'm just asking questions because I don't lead people down a path where you're going to face wrath. Now let me ask you a question. Is this supposed to be the almighty savior for you people? If we just asking questions to know. It seems like y'all are afraid. And what is y'all afraid of? Nah, you're going to have to use more than just spirit, bro. You're going to have to actually prove that that character is there. Because the more and more I look at that character, I mean this with no disrespect, but the more and more I look at your character, this is what I'm seeing. And I'm going to be real with you. It's crazy that he wears a hair tie that is very similar to mine, for one. It's very crazy that his name begins with a Y just like mine. I'm not saying I'm the only Y, but I do come from the generation of Ys. Understand that. So when you speak of Yahshua or Yeshua, whatever his name is, it seemed like that character came into existence the minute that y'all didn't really want to accept Jesus Christ no more. When you came from out of that, that's when I started hearing everybody talk about this one character. And the way you speak about it, it's like you're putting a God. I'm just listening. It's like you're putting a God on the outside of you, and you're saying that he's the Almighty and not saying that yourself is the Almighty. Because that's how ancestors speak. They be like, oh, the ancestor not there? No, you got to protect yourself then. What you waiting on him for? Okay. I'm going to have to leave that alone. I'm going to do some big research upon that so we can really get to talking about that. That's the character name, right? I'm going to find out a lot of research upon him. I'll make sure I get the whole fucking file. Because last time I checked in this realm, people were supposed to be following themselves, not following individuals that's on the outside of you, for one. I'm not saying that you can't receive information from an ancestor and not transfer it to yourself. I'm not saying that. But we're getting sick of the false notion of it's just this one savior right here. When I'm looking at everyone like, no, they're the saviors of yourself. Yahshua is not going to fucking save you. Wherever the fuck his name is. Okay, he's not going to save you. The knowledge of self was always going to save you. Understand, when it comes to your soul is the one that saves all information about you. You think your soul going up to Yahshua? Yo, Yahshua, you think I could save my life right here? Like, bro, stop asking me questions like that. You're your own creator of your own existence. Never ask me that. I'm not the creator of you. You are the creator of yourself. So, when you sit here and speak to the ancestors, right, we understand how gods are supposed to move. Okay? And we realize with ourselves, it's not just one, it's many of them. Humans have a human construct within a mind where you would take the character of what? Shiva, right? And then you would make Shiva look like a god, right? He was a god of himself only, not of people. People lied about Shiva and said that he's a god of people. That is not true. Because the real God is going to tell you, like, I don't want none of these humans to look at me like I'm their God. That's just what we'll tell you. I'm the God of myself. Understand that. I don't need people on their feet kissing my feet. I can do that my damn self. So, I would simply say to you, my brother, I wouldn't mind having a great conversation with you. I wouldn't even mind doing a live with you. But this is what I will tell you to do. If you like to do a live with me so we can understand what you are saying, I need you to bring all information of that character into this existence, okay? And then me and the people would check to see if that character is actually legit. Because to me, like an ancestor like me, we're looking at like, this look like a rerun of Jesus Christ, bro. That's what this shit look like. Because you guys are saying it's only one savior, and we're saying, no, you're the savior of yourself. You can either save yourself or get rolled over. Understand that. Stop trying to attach yourself to something, right? Stop trying to attach yourself to something, right? That is not in your existence, in your face. Attach yourself to yourself, bro. I'm trying to tell you something, but hey, if you want to go down that road, go ahead, my bro. Go ahead. And then when shit get treacherous and you yell out his name and he never appear, he gonna look at you like, bro, you supposed to save yourself. Just like if I'm an ancestor, I'm gonna tell you the same shit. Bro, you gonna have to save yourself, bro. You can keep waiting on him. The shit loaded up, and what you doing? Yes, sure. Yes, sure. He ain't load up nothing. He ain't load up nothing yet. You gonna keep waiting on a savior, bro? I'm not doing that. That's what make you psychologically weak, when you're waiting on a savior to magically appear, bro. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Because I can see what time frame he came from. Okay, he doesn't really come from their time frame. He doesn't really look like it. Let me see something. He could be just confused. He'll get himself together. He'll be all right. When he meet up with himself, he'll realize, like, oh shit, it was me the whole time. Right. Kept telling you that. Y'all can call up the Hebrew Israelites too. We can get to talking. We can talk. You can get the biggest, baddest one, and we'll have a conversation. It'd be a great conversation, though. Because what I do realize is this. Y'all Hebrew Israelites, I'm not talking down upon you, but I just want to simply say this. When it comes to intelligence, right, I'm looking to see if you're using the intelligence of your subconscious versus you using the book of death in order to try to re-angle how people should look at the Bible. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing right there. A rerun of the Bible underneath a black leader this time, right? Can I ask you a question? Y'all support the lion? Y'all the tribe of the lions real quick? Can you confirm that 10-4 that? Copy. Y'all the tribe of the lions? Just confirm that with your ancestor. She said, you give me that 70 vibe. I ain't saying they're a bad group of people. I'm just looking at where they get their truth from. That's it. That's what I'm... I mean, they doing it. I'm just watching. They be outside every Sunday with their little purple outfits on and stuff, trying to look nice and stuff. How cool, I get it. Trying to bust a move. More look like a scam. Because the information of what they're telling you was what? The 12 tribe of Israel. We watching y'all. And we see what y'all doing. You said there were 12 tribes, right? 12 tribes. Okay. Would you really want to get into this discussion right here? Notice, when I asked certain questions, I said, confirm, are you the lion? I said, confirm, are you the lion? You didn't confirm. I don't know why you didn't confirm. That's the cat that y'all run underneath. We run underneath the jaguar. So let me ask you a question real quick. You said these the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Supposedly all these tribes are aligned with each other. Set up. Watch I destroy this motherfucker. Because this shit already destroyed on the ground. Watch this. Y'all supposed to be 12 tribes of Israel, right? That means that y'all aligned with each other. Watch this. What do y'all call yourselves? In the 12 tribes of Israel, what y'all call yourselves? Come on, give it to us straight. What you call yourself within your tribe? Come on, tell me your identity. Come on. Don't be afraid now. We're going to get to talking. What's your identity? Why y'all being afraid of this conversation? Oh, because you know there's a jaguar here. And the jaguars and the lions used to fight each other. A certain bloodline. We go all the way back. So you said there were 12 tribes. But them 12 tribes, right, have federal contracts with the federal government. They don't? Hold on, stop. Y'all the tribe that said that them Indians is the real Indians. That's what y'all said. And then when y'all look at us, y'all say that that's not us. So y'all not forecasting a fake reality of identity theft with them? You didn't think I was gonna catch that one, did you? I catch all this shit. I watch everything, bruh. I watch it all. In order to know what you're doing. Y'all look like a good peaceful group. Yeah, but shit. It look like y'all force yourselves on people like what? Religion. But hold on. I hear what you're saying, Moon. But at the same time, shit, you know the motherfuckers over here saying that's not what we is. They saying it's them. You see them people over there? That's not a part of your bloodline. They saying it's them. Which means they saying this is not your land, it's their land. Even though if you went back into the Revolutionary War, yeah, bro, you can listen to the story. It speaks about us the whole time. They don't even try to tell you the stories about what was going on in Florida. And that's where I'm from. They don't try to tell you about them stories with them warriors with them big ass axes and they look fiery red. Because the tribe was red. Why? Because of the blood that was within them. Now look at it from this standpoint. You are trying to claim something. You can claim that. But to me, what you are claiming is nothing more than the division, nothing more than a subset, nothing more than a damn gang. In order to go against your own kind, bruh. The individuals that you are trying to align yourself with, they don't give a fuck about you or your tribe. Understand that. Your tribe is already infiltrated already. The individuals you're trying to invite in, they can give a fuck. They don't bring no bread to the table for you. And it's only y'all at the table. I see your meetings. I go through your shits. Sit right plain sight. Motherfucker can't even see me. You know what let me tell you what I do. I go around all people that's available to be around in order to know what they doing. So now, you said that they this, but I see that they doing that. And it looked like more infiltration towards their own people versus actually uplifting the spirit within inside of them. Understand that? Everything refers to do this, do this, do this, do this. Nothing of self. When we speak about the technology of the mind, y'all should be speaking about the same thing. These are the new upgrades of self. We are on information of self. The reason why we are on information of self is because a lot of people did not learn themselves. A lot of people learned a lot of things from the world, and when they learn the things from the world first, okay, what happens? You lose yourself because you didn't find yourself first and then put yourself in the world. We all put ourselves in the world, lost ourselves, and then had to refine ourselves. So I would say to you simply as this, no disrespect towards you or the Hebrew Israelites, but it is some more spiritual work that you individuals need to do. Okay? Okay? Y'all got some more work to do. I know y'all feel as though like you're doing it and you got your purple things on and you think you're doing it, but it's coming down to knowledge of self right here. Okay? That's what it's coming down to. If we're not doing knowledge of self, I don't really care about what's really what that is. Because that's just leading our people down a path of a fucking repeated system that we already done. Let's ally with everyone else, just like the black folks. Let's call ourselves something different. Let's not call ourselves black anymore. Let's call ourselves something different and then repeat the same system with the black. Try to get along with everyone. No, try to get along with your fucking self. Everyone except me. No, except yourself. Because individuals in this world think solely like this. Other people should teach me. No. You should teach yourself. You had the technology in order to program yourself. Understand that. So, if you like to, right, you can bring in one of your scholars. You can bring in the most one that you think is the high-techest one. And then we have a conversation from there. That way you people can be enlightened on the other side. Of self, the technology of the mind. Yes, the technology of the vessel. Okay? I hear the words that you're saying. Prove to me what you're saying. Prove to me, as a scholar, what do you know that's going to actually uplift the world? The consciousness of this planet. Tell us. We're listening. Don't be shy about your information. But make sure your information, right, was of truth. Not from a third dimensional world of lies that you are trying to forecast on people in order to normalize the lie. Right. In order for people to what? Adapt the same conscience of what you got. Like I had said, when it comes down to information, I am with the information of self. I am not with the information of outdated worlds. I am not with that. I am not with the information of learning about someone else in order for me not to learn about myself. I'm not with none of that. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna get you away from me real quick. Yeah, what you saying is like some dumbass shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Anything else y'all want to say? Anything else? Anything else y'all need to say? And you should have just said from the beginning nothing, bro. That's what I would tell you. You're making me laugh. It seemed like you just want to talk to me. Anyways, next person. The sun gives us life to life. Let's talk about some real shit. Thank you. Thank you for loading me up. The sun gives life to life. Who thrives from the sun? Who thrives from the cold? Ooh, shit. He said it himself. I didn't say that. Let me repeat that one more time. The sun, this is true information right here. This is the information of now. Not, let me learn this information and then wait for the Savior to come. He ain't come. COVID-19 done blew your shit back and nobody then came. So let's really get into this. Individual said, you better go ask him that, bruh. Everybody already know what that is. That's crazy that he said that. Anyways, let's break down what he said. I like what you said, bruh. This is high level shit. High tech information. Let's break this down. The sun gives life to life. Who thrives from the sun? Who thrives from the cold? Let's talk about it. Now he said it. I'm gonna dissect it. What is the sun? Like, what is it? Tell me the action behind the sun. Tell me. I'll listen. I say it all the time, y'all. Okay. Is that source of what you speak about, woman, of yourself? All right. It gives solar energy. Okay, I hear you, baby. I hear you. Anyways, next. Solar energy. Light. Ooh. They said it consists of solar energy. Yo, bro, you about to go to the store?
Nah, what you need some?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you need?
You give me a pack?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I might give you my card. Give me 1 second, people. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So, right? I wasn't done. Hold on. Solar energy. Okay. Let me finish. So, bro, question. I mean, well, it wasn't a question, but no, it was a question. My bad. Let me reread that one more time. Where's it at? Okay. His question was: the sun gives life to life. Who thrives from life? The sun with a question mark. Who thrives from the cold with a question mark? Okay, I understand what you're saying, right? So let me ask you a question. I don't want to question you with a question, but I want us to scratch past this surface a little bit more deep, okay? Because my cat claws want to scratch a little bit more. So let's just scratch past this real quick. Let me ask you a question. When you explain the sun, right? The sun consists of solar energy, right? The coldness doesn't consist of any what? Solar energy. So let me ask you a question real quick. When it comes to certain people, right? You got to put it on the table. I mean this with no disrespect, but this is the truth. When it comes to people that operate in a high climate that you call hot, understand that the technology of this vessel has a soul within it. Do you see why I play in the sun all the time? Because that is solar energy empowering what? Me. I have to operate with it. I am a free soul. You got that? Now I'm going to finish this storyline and I'll be the fuck out of here. Ready to go. If they told me lace my boots now, I lace these motherfuckers out. I want to go back to my original home. Because the way things are moving here, this is not what the fuck I know y'all for. It's like you go into a higher dimension, you looking at your people and you like, okay, in this dimension, they cool as fuck. Why in the third dimension, they're not doing the same thing? Because they be in fucking programs. And that's what us is the biggest disconnect, because we like, bro, this is not the way of living. They think this shit real? Like, yeah. They think destroying of self is real. I mean, you can do that, but after you do it, you're supposed to learn from it and not repeat it. They're repeating it and normalizing it. What the fuck is this? And it's supposed to be real life? This can't be real life, bro. This can't be real life. It can't be. You're telling us that the only lifespan we got is fight each other, disrespect each other, and be low. No. Stop. Before they become uncivilized, they were civilizing this whole shit. And they're re-civilizing civilizations of people now. But people don't realize, right, what they are. You still may be doing the Black crew. The conscious of being Black means that your conscious is lacking intelligence of self. Understand that the new generation that came out of the old generation does not operate as the old generations. They operate as the new world order, not the old world order, where you get suppressed and you submit to what? Enslavement. That's the truth. And I said that. Because slavery was nothing more than a choice. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Nobody didn't tell y'all after they released your body from enslavement in order to say, Master, I ain't got nowhere to go. Got nowhere to go? He like, all right, put your ass back in the slammer and get the fucking working again. This time I'm gonna pay you $5 an hour. There you go. You good with that? Yes. And that's that slave mindset that motherfuckers got still in its existence. A generational curse on your mind that passed from one ancestor to the next and to the next, and then they giddy up. We gotta go to work. We don't know how to make no more other money. Yes, the fuck they do. They playing stupid. A motherfucker will walk up to you and simply tell you like, yo, come here real quick. Come here. Now, you know these people that make this money right here, right? The money is nothing more than a mechanism to enslave the mind to the money. You didn't realize people was enslaved to the money? Look at their body when it wake up. It wake up money. Nothing of self. Money. Money solve all my issues. Money make me happy. Money is their God. But their God got crashed. Because the God of money, was nothing more than the dead currency of money. Understand that? Now, God is your money, right? But the value system of your money just crashed at an all-time high, which means your God, right, crashed too. How much your money worth towards the coins real quick? Let me know the value system of your dollar versus my coins, my digital coins, my crypto. Let me know what's happening with it. Because your dollar, as we speak, is falling down and falling down. And my crypto money, guess what it's doing? Beating the shit out your dollar, checking the shit out your dollar, and putting the dollar in its place. Because understand, before you had a physical world, this was a digital world. Understand that. And it still is. You were supposed to operate with a digital currency because when you make a digital currency, understand that the digital currency has nothing to do with what? Destroying life. But the currency that man made destroyed what? Trees of life in order to make a currency of death. And you say money is your God. Yeah, your God is cursed due to the curse that he did to the planet. You think we ruthless. No, Mother Nature can be very ruthless. She put a look in our eye where we back up like, damn, I ain't know it was gonna get that real. What the fuck? You thinking that's COVID-19, don't you? You don't know how real shit is in this motherfucker, do you? You don't know how shit get hit in this planet, do you? Because you're watching the news outlets, and I'll leave you with some fake, I'll leave you with some truth. Go watch this movie called The Happening. And go rewatch what happened in 2020. It's the same shit. You thinking it's these doctors over here that give you such and such, such and such. Yeah, go outside right here in front of my tech, breathe that in, fall down. They tried to cover up by using COVID-19. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? Hold on, stop. Y'all supposed to be humans. The biggest, baddest things around here. Right. When you fuck over the planet will fuck over you. Understand that part. Now, I feel like I done said too much. I'm going to make my departure. But I will leave you with some kind words as simply as this. As you go out and about to find out who you are, understand that the word on the outside of you got nothing to do with you. That shit just playing out there. Understand the inner world within you was suppressed at one point in time. It's now for you to upgrade the technology of this mind, integrate it with the subconscious, and now push the information from the subconscious within the mind in order to activate these new realities that's within you. You thinking you supposed to be in that neighborhood, bro? Sis, you really think you supposed to be in that neighborhood? They're trying to magic trick your fucking brain in order to make you feel weak where you can't get out. I destroy all mental prisons. And you can do the same. Because it's nothing more than mental. It ain't physical no more. That shit dead. Get your soul back. And whoop these motherfuckers for what they did to you and your bloodline. We already whooped their ass. But everybody wants that sense of feeling of what? Whooping that ass. Let me show you how you whoop that ass. So you thinking whoop that ass is... That can't be whoop that ass. We like that whoop that ass too. Let me show you what type of whoop ass we do. Let me ask you a question. You know about the stock market? You know about physical enslavement? Let me ask you a question. You went to digital enslavement? Let me show you my setups. You see this white guy right here? What is it called? George Washington. Okay, this motherfucker is nothing more than an infiltrator. So just as much as they're into physical enslavement, I'm into digital enslavement. Put your ass in the stock market. George Washington, go make my fucking money. And just what George Washington do, he makes my fucking money. That's what he does. That's what we was into. But you're not into digital things. And when you're not into digital things, you are going to miss the fuck out. You don't realize that you're the original technology of this realm. You're the one that pressed the buttons. Right, in order things to move. What are you doing using your body? What's wrong with you? You're smarter than that. You're supposed to be making phone calls, typing on a computer. That's what I know you for. Why the fuck are you using your body? Use this in order to know how this moves. Because they're programming your technology in order to take your life experiences away from you. You think you're supposed to be at work, bro? No, you're not. You're supposed to have your own country and your women's with an S, yes, with many children. What you doing? Get up off your ass. And get back to the dreams of you that are within you. Project those dreams from out of you into this world and create your own heaven. While you waiting on heaven, worshipers. But the worshipers of self understand that I can see heaven within me. That means I can bring heaven here so I can experience it in the physical realm. Now, with that being said, this is your ancestor, GENERU Y GOD, signing over and out. Make sure that you are protecting yourself at all given times. Understand that. Okay? And make sure that you are uplifting yourself. Do not let this fake ass matrix box destroy your conscience. Y'all got that? Tenfold that. Copy. With that being said, I will be back later. Let's see. I'll come back at 8 p.m. We'll talk some more. But this time, I may ask the people, what type of conversation do y'all want to speak about? Okay? I will. All right? With that being said, keep yourself as high as you need to be. Understand, right? Balance your information of who you are. Okay? In the next live, I will probably ask the people, if I don't come up with nothing, right? Which I'm pretty sure I can. I ask the people, what do they want to speak about? And I will simply tell the people is this. The information that you request from me, if I know it, I will speak on it. If I do not know, I am not a liar to self, which means I cannot lie to you. Understand me? You got that one? Okay, so with that being said, this is your ancestor, General Y God, signing over and out. Make sure that you are staying enlightened within yourself and keeping yourself from this false, demonic ass shit that's playing out here, that's being destroyed at an all-time high. We're winning. The souls are winning, baby. Know that. The souls are winning. We are winning at an all-time high. You just have to pull yourself away from these false losses. Okay? And really understand yourself. With that being said, y'all have yourselves a nice one. YouTube, appreciate you stopping in, right? This is your ancestor, General Y God, signing over and out. Make sure that you are keeping yourself as high as you need to be by putting truthful information within what? The hardware of your vessel. Understand that when it comes to technology, even the so-called food that you eat is the software, right, for the hardware for the suit. And understand that. So make sure you are taking upon information that's going to actually uplift the body, uplift the technology of the mind. Because understand this, when it came to produce, the reason why they call it produce is because it produced intelligence for the mind. Understand that. Damn, I'm learning something different. The mind extracts information. God damn, I ain't look at it like that. The mind definitely do. If it process information, it extract information. That's high tech. We'll talk about that in a later live. With that being said, this is your ancestor, General Y God, signing over and out. Make sure you come back at 8 p.m. later on tonight. After 8 p.m., we'll probably do another live around 4 a.m. in the morning, maybe 6. Okay? All right. Have yourself a nice one, bro.